Last time in the toaster. War! You defeated the first of the Lich Rune Masters in the Twisted Room. Evar the Black. Pretty cool stuff. Found his eyeball thing gem that was the phylactery. Felv used with the assistance of Oric. Destroyed said gem. Wrote a dope song about it.
Very good. Very quickly.
Went and rejoined with the rest of the forces out in the outer city there. Came in contact with Roth Windlaw, Magdalena Lunamain, discussed events, and then reconvened with a bunch of other people and decided next steps. Shrine to Bahamut, going to be built in the side of the mountain there. Commissioned another thing or two that you were waiting a week for. I don't remember what it was.
I don't have it written down.
I think one was I was getting +1 armor.
Sure.
That was one.
I think.
Sure.
Pretty sure.
You might have been getting the +1 battle, or you got it already, or something.
Oh,
I think
yeah. You were getting the
was
plus
getting
one.
a.
You were telling it saying how she was backed
added
up
it.
with work of the
Or
war.
maybe I did buy it already.
I think
I think you said that thing was already there.
Probably. Okay.
and then you bought that little dragon or chicken or whatever.
Yeah,
Mechanical.
little dragon.
Pretty
and
different things.
then chess set that plays it.
Plays against you.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And you bought your mom with it. Oh no, okay, that was.
Get both for me.
That's the one about the bird. Sing song.
He did. Buy it.
Ah, that's it.
He bought it before I could buy it.
Yes, purchases made. You decided on next steps. You're gonna head south. Go to Tricklelake. You ordered a boat from Kolyana to be delivered there. After checking in with your keep bill and whatever else you may need to do in Tricklelake, gathering your boat, probably hiring a crew, then you're going to sail south to the southern landmass through the Breeze Glen Vale there, along Lotus Lake to Knight's Keep, and then from there on to next steps. You discussed possibly the World Tree, Zepterra Drift. Who knows? But those are next steps for now. You had messaged Malik, told him you killed the Lich. He said his hands were tied, he'd be there in a couple of days. Eager to talk with you, it sounded like. And then you were just saying you want to update your brother on stuff. Go ahead. We'll pick up there.
I cast sending to Mahomie, and I'll say, brother, change of plans. Meet us at Knight's Keep. We will be waiting for you in a ship to ferry you back to the north.
We'll make our way there. Reach me again when you arrive. Maybe just there. I don't know how many words I have left. Would wait nearby. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? Anyone else to message? You kicked around the idea of messaging Xavier?
Mm-hmm.
I did not. plan or prep anything like that.
Wing it.
I want to.
Just to
It's like
say,
a
"Fuck
dragon.
you."
Wing it.
No, I can't.
Like a dragon.
What do you
So at this point, I think it'd just be shit talking back and forth. I'm like, yeah, that's not
Nothing wrong with a
anything.
little bit of that.
You can always make him slip something and get more information.
Yeah.
Oh, my intelligence is not, not there yet.
You don't know what his intelligence is.
True.
Intelligence doesn't mean you're a bad talker necessarily. You got wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom and charisma.
It means you're not book smart.
I'm gonna burn you until I fight words or less.
No, I'll wait for this.
Save it.
Nothing else barring that then. A couple of days will go by. As you guys are where you're in Blackfire time being, I guess. Would you prefer to stay in an inn? Or Oric would have offered to put you up in the palace?
Palace.
Palace?
Mine as well.
We fought hard for this place.
It'll
Live
be nicer.
a
It'll
little
be
comfy.
free.
We have a lot of money though.
We just bought a boat.
I think it'd be free regardless, maybe. Yeah, true.
Right. The inn should be free too.
That's what I'm saying.
Then
Yeah, we're down to only 10,000 left in the party fund, so I think we did take the money
you
out.
must pay for the boat, yeah. Because you got hella money from
We
whatever.
had
Yeah,
hella
for
money.
the-
Yeah. I think it was like 30 grand for the boat or something like that.
Yeah,
20?
it's like 10 plus, I think.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
But
in
in 13. Maybe that's
Yeah, I'm gonna say 30. That's
Three
30 is more
everybody.
than we had.
Yeah.
Well, we had 24 or 25 going into. Oh no, but we gave some of it up already for the keep. That's right. But we got a bunch too.
Mhm.
Now the keep's being handled. So.
Yeah, I think 10
Okay.
for the one that you got.
We kind of.
How big of a boat did we get?
I was gonna say we got a pretty decent.
Like a sailing ship, not huge.
Should I go get those
Like
the
galley
wooden-
style, but smaller.
Okay.
those wooden boat things left over here? Do we need those?
Not
Not
right now.
I know we haven't seen it yet, but is it like? Does it has like a hall and like?
Yeah.
Has sleeping quarters for like. How many people?
A couple.
Okay. So it's not like 40 people.
No.
No, I mean like there'd be space for the crew to sleep in like hammocks and shit. Probably in like the
Yeah.
I was about to
hole
give you a hard
fit.
time. Or does it have a hole?
Yeah.
Mhm. Turns out.
Turns out you can't float with that one.
Yeah.
I meant the whole.
Some wooden boards.
Uh,
A mast, maybe.
capable of the open sea, but not equipped with like cannons and stuff like that. Basically.
We are the kids.
Yes.
And what
Um,
was Blackfire?
You can add cannons for more gold if you would like to
Yeah, we are. The
at some point.
The only reason I would think about doing it is because we saw that pirate ship.
That was on the other ocean.
Yeah, you don't know. That was a long
They don't-
time
they
ago.
don't-
The
come on
other
over here.
ocean.
The Jade Sea,
Yeah.
not the
Yeah.
Cobalt.
That was the only one there is. Oh, camp.
Well, hey, that one looked especially.
Surely there are no more pirates.
Okay, let's get cannons.
Sheesh.
How much are cannons?
Your order's already been placed.
Oh, so we have to.
What was your question? Did you have a
Oh.
question?
So we're in Blackfire, right?
Yep.
What was there any like Blackfire? Is there a mess to clean up that we need to be helping with?
Certainly.
sure.
Yeah.
I wasn't
If
sure
you- yeah,
how
I'll bet.
destroyed it got, or if it was
Yeah.
just like
Quite.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. If you're keen on helping, there's plenty of work to be done around the city.
Yes, I think so.
So we'll say after a few days at least of Ricari, if not others of you helping about the city,
100%.
offering your hands and abilities where
Just one.
just your hand and abilities where they are. But with the,
One and a
the
half.
harmonic grasp.
Yeah. Can't wait any more than 10 pounds, but
At first level.
I'll let you paint.
Certainly. Made end up
in the evening, you're back in your, let's say you're in the mess hall at the palace having a meal. Dry, you hear Malik's voice in your head. Ready to drop in. Where are you?
The palace.
Fuck.
Mess hall. We want to meet somewhere else.
Behind the palace?
Deal. So let us just all kind of finish our meals and I'm not gonna interrupt him. Wait.
You can
You
wait.
can
He
wait.
caught us during dinner. He called
He's
me
our
during
best
dinner.
ally. Fuck him.
Be there.
Put him on
if
hold.
you-
I told him we're in the mess hall. What does he think we're doing in the mess hall? Eating dinner. So Malik spoke to me. He said meet him behind the palace.
Who's all here?
Oh yeah.
Your whole party. Probably a handful of other people scattered about the space. Oric is not present currently.
Oh, well,
You could just do this.
oh, you have it on me?
I know, no, I don't
This is-
currently, but I can.
That's the signal.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the
Or you
signal
put
was
it on.
shove bread in your mouth.
Yeah.
But we're eating, so I might not notice that.
That's normal.
well, then I do.
Or the ear.
Yeah.
I signal you to do that. I'm gonna tell you.
I don't know if he has ears.
But
Yeah.
I think it's more like it's just a hole. But I tell you that, and I don't know how. I mean, I guess you
I'll
can
just switch it to
mentally.
everybody. All right, no times per day, yeah. I'll switch it to
But
everybody.
yeah, obviously, if he's trying to be behind the palace, it's something he doesn't want anyone else to know about.
Does that mean in the caves that we came from?
I don't.
Either way,
Right
I
outside.
I didn't know Malik was that kind of guy.
Did we ever figure out why those dark dwarves were back there?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, I think maybe we assumed that they were like working for
Yeah.
the Empress.
So,
Either that
how
or
do you think
opportunists.
the
Or
Edward's company got it?
poof. I don't know.
Yes, that is indeed the word.
Or the same Norwegian? Didn't they say that there was hidden allies of theirs in the hills that sacked the city?
Yes,
I don't remember.
but the reason we went that way is because it was less known.
Yeah.
So I don't think that they were involved with each other. I think they just happened to be the neighbor.
They were whispering, but we never heard what they were whispering about, right?
Who?
The door.
Yeah.
When we were on our way up to the tunnels.
Like the ones you encountered in the tunnels?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the death kiss.
And then
Oh boy. I don't think you caught anything they
I
were
don't
saying at the
yeah.
time.
But didn't Edward have allies that were also?
So like when the city was invaded, you heard it was like a multifaceted attack. So there were people who were like planted on the inside, including some of like their own people.
Yeah.
There were people like up in the foothills and stuff in the mountains that came down that way. And then they had forces like attacking from without, as well as then, the people teleporting in via the circle that they then destroyed.
if there are more,
I'm just saying maybe if we haven't told him yet, maybe we should tell him about that too. Just in case there's a connection that he'll know.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, Malik. Yeah, Oric and the North know about it. They're with us. Dropping rocks on our heads.
And did that seem like a old mine? Like that they don't mine anymore?
Mm-hmm.
That you came in through?
Yeah.
Old, like, disused sections of the mine.
Okay.
There are mines, from what you were told, that are like spiderweb all through the mountain here. What Oric brought you in through was like old areas of the mine, that he said haven't been used for like a few hundred years at this point.
So,
Probably because there's crazy monsters in there.
Yeah.
We had to put it in a bag for a while.
Alright. Do we know how to get to where he wants to meet us?
We were there. That's how we got to the palace.
Oh, he does want us to go there.
Yes.
He did not say anything about tunnels. He just said behind the palace.
Right. No. But you confused me. I was like, we're talking about behind the palace, so I figured that's what you were talking about too.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I was asking if that was what he considered behind the palace, but I think that's different.
No, it was
because
like-
those were just secret tunnels that
Yeah,
led to
the
the throne
entrance we
room.
came out of. The secret.
Yeah.
Yeah, the secret entrance that we came out of.
Yeah.
That was behind the palace, correct?
That was where the secret entrance was behind the palace, yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. So we all know that.
I'm just asking.
Well, I guess we will see where Malik is standing when we go back there.
So dessert?
What do they have?
Maybe we could take some to go.
Yeah.
Bring him a couple muffins.
I'm ready to walk.
Yes.
We should probably buy rations for the road too. We're gonna be doing some traveling. Oh,
Yes.
is it set to a thermostat?
Yeah.
Nice.
So we go.
You exit the palace, make your way around the outside, a familiar route for you after breaking in this way. Rounding the corner, a little ways down along the back wall here, you see a figure in the dark leaning against the palace wall, looking a little haggard. As you approach, getting closer, you are able to make out it's Malik, looking a little worse for wear. He kind of nods at you as he pulls a small bottle out, like leaning against the wall, pops a cork and drinks it. Took your time.
What?
You caught us in the middle of the day.
Brought you a muffin.
No thanks.
What happened to you?
Finding liches is fun.
You caught one of your own?
Finding.
Oh, finding. I thought
Uh,
you said fighting.
have done in the past. That's also fun, as now you are all aware. So, you found one and killed it.
Yes.
Who?
You were right. It was one of the 8.
Vivard.
Vivard. Ah, I said one of the 23, but it was one of the Circle of 8. Interesting. Vivard.
Yes. Been beaten and
You
then
could look
scrapped.
more impressed.
Sorry. More. I was just thinking about how that makes sense because he's always been such a prick. But yes, I am impressed. Good job.
Also, there was a woman with him.
What was her name? Selena or
Zania.
Zania.
The storm.
The Tempest.
The tempest.
Tempest.
Zania.
Unfamiliar to me.
She killed Otto.
But we
Then
brought
we
him back.
unkilled Otto.
Yes. Saved him at the last second. Quite well.
Yeah, he was
Oh, yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
So we can be pretty sure
I mean,
he's
like-
not with them.
He was freshly dead.
Fresh.
The only way I could.
That is what a way to find out who's a legend. Kill them. Bring them back. Turns out you're normal. Welcome back.
This Tempest, she in the Enclave?
She was a magic user, yes. I think believe she's in the Enclave.
I believe so.
Yes.
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 It's been a while.
Yeah, I don't think you asked anyone on details about her post
Yeah.
that, so, but you
Yeah,
were
we should
aware of
have
that.
asked Otto about her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's seen the
He knew
door.
her.
He's still in the city if you want to visit with him before you leave.
If you want to
We
talk to Otto.
definitely should talk to him.
Shit, you already told him I'm alive, didn't
He
you?
does know, yeah.
Fuckers.
You kind of gave his birthday present away. It was a clue.
But we know for sure he's not the lich.
Yes.
He has been tested.
Yes.
Also, or probably not a much.
I would hope not.
Yeah.
Given this
Oh, in
king
fact,
business.
It does not seem like it.
Also, Magdalena, Winmaw, and Cool. I can't remember her already.
Rakul?
Yeah, Rakul.
Cool.
Cool.
No, it's just so you say.
Yeah, Jiraiya tested them.
Good. Good. One down.
Yes.
Now, are you going to tell us how you got so fucked up?
Trying to find the other two.
I meant the details.
Yeah.
Do you have any leads that you want us to follow?
Perhaps one specifically that we should not follow. You followed has followed you back here.
Not as of yet.
Okay.
Spent a bit of time in the Shadowfell. Trying to find the Citadel. Ran into some other people there.
I don't know if we told you this or not. We do have somebody who's infiltrating that already. Someone who's already there.
Yeah, I'm aware of
She
your
said
friend.
She said that.
Yep.
Was a big part of it.
True. Yes.
Love letters to what's her face?
She's not aware of location in the Shadowfell, though. She knows the place. She could probably help me get around parts of it if I ever find it. If I ever find a way to get in unnoticed. But to her recollection, she was just there. And in her coming and going, it's immediately from there and wherever the fuck she ends up here, so she can't really provide me directions.
Maybe on her last visit, she can send up a flare.
Maybe.
Also, other updates. This might be obvious, but all of the people he mentioned are allied together, and we're going to begin a civil war against the Longbows.
Yes.
I'm sure you've already heard most of them,
Some.
but it is pretty new occurrences. They said they will call on us when bringing this fortune. We are free to do what we want to.
All right.
And we bought a boat.
They will make their own advances.
Good.
So you don't have to teleport us over there.
Wonderful.
They told us they plan to retake the north, Sartreuse,
Gar.
and the like. And once that's accomplished, they'll call us.
Is this all? Is every other family against the Longbows?
Yes, seems like it.
Well. All right. Not that I'm sorry to
And
see
the
the Longbows
Dragonborn
go
are
down.
free.
Just
Yes, that is one condition that I had told Orc, is if he is my king, then my kin are free.
got the dwarves to agree to that.
So far.
Wow.
So every
Good on
dragonborn in
you.
the north.
I think that was a big part of the two with Winma
Yes.
agreeing to help.
Well done. I mean, Civil War not ideal, but
We
what you're
tried
getting
to
is pretty
prevent
good.
that.
Yes, they are, these long bloom characters are not reasonable people. So
Yeah, no.
they do not
Oh.
give alternatives.
I don't remember if we told you this or not, but the Emperor's daughter killed him and is now the Empress. Maybe. He's dead, and she's the Empress.
Half of that confirmed.
The other half.
Highly suspect.
Yes.
Well, sounds fun.
Since you've been off world.
All four of them. Yes.
Practically.
Yes.
Oh, and you wanted to mention something too about the what were they called? The Durgar?
Oh, yes. Coming through here to get into the back of the palace, there were some dark looking dwarves and a thing with a giant eyeball and many mouths on the end of stems. It
Disgusting.
seemed to be potentially working for the other side. I don't know. We ran into them in the tunnels leading to the back of the palace, leading to where we stand.
Yes.
Well, didn't we find him in the throne room too when we were fighting them? What were his allies?
There was 2 Dwergar and 2 Drow.
That's what I thought.
And in the throne room.
I was
too.
like,
Thank you,
that's-
Dre.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
I forgot about those.
That's
They
why I
seem
connected
so
those two. Like, they're
insignificant.
definitely.
Yeah.
If anyone knows the
I
secret
totally
passage,
forgot about that.
Dwergar
Yes.
know the secret passage.
Yeah.
They live in tunnels.
Yeah.
Tunnel people.
Usually deeper tunnels.
Mole people.
Dwergar and Drow. Wonder if that's a one-off or not.
Seems like they were enlisted by Eva. Which I'm guessing he has connections to where you just were.
Yes.
The Citadel.
Well,
the Shadow.
Well, given
yes.
given he was a lich.
Yes. But the Southerners, down underers, would not be from there. Yes.
And not if they're not liches. Maybe.
They seem to
I don't
die
know.
normally.
Yes.
They got big.
Also, I believe this is just a theory, but how likely is it, do you think, that they knew that he was a lich?
The Dwergar and Drow?
No.
Or
The Longbows, the royal family.
oh fuck.
They employed him for many years. And then
Yeah.
they sent him to take over Blackfire in their name.
Not impossible, but not, I wouldn't say certain. The Twisted Rune, as far as I've learned, their whole purpose is to embed themselves in society, build networks of people who serve them, many of whom aren't even aware they're serving them. Often that means getting yourself into positions of power. A lich making its way into an organization of powerful spellcasters fits like a glove. So he could very easily be unknown in that identity there.
Did you find anything out about who the other two might be?
Not yet. Working it.
We have also warned some of the people in power of. We kept it vague, but of what the real purpose of this war might be.
Or at least what our suspicions.
Did you
might
say
be.
that? Did I say that?
Yeah.
Then he's looking at you.
Just send over a mental image of beans just below the
You did not keep it vague.
Kept your part of it vague.
Did you? Because you haven't previously.
With one person. One person you knew and gave a present to. Or received a present from.
Yes. Right. Well, I don't have anything more to share at the moment. Do you need anything? Anything else?
What do you offer?
Words.
Mild friendship. Lukewarm feelings.
Our plans are to head to Tricklelake, get on our boat, and go south.
Going towards Knight's Keep, and I think we're going to
Into the
try
Lotus Lake.
to follow,
Your hint about
the drift.
Oh, yes. Good. Let me know how that goes. Very interested.
So,
Been some time since, besides the armor I gave you, I've seen any of these other artifacts. He's looking at your sand decanter. Be very interested to know what happens when you connect it with whatever it's looking for.
could you tell me anything about these?
He'll cast Identify. He can learn the information you already know.
I didn't know because I got this thing
I might be able
where you
to.
learn like the lore of the magic object.
I have
Legend
legend
lore?
lore.
I got you.
Yeah,
I mean,
that I'll just do that myself. Because you said it was some Dragon King's fucking gauntlets. I was like, but I want to know about that. That sounds cool.
Sorry, I'll hold your hand up.
what?
Grim psychometry.
Grim psychometry. Interesting.
See what I see?
Get you visions.
I've never even heard of a Dragonborn.
Well, we know there was a leader of a great family.
Yeah, before they
Maybe he was a king.
got overthrown.
That's just a normal blood hunter thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a subclass thing. That's a normal thing.
I'm just looking it up.
Yeah.
See what it specifically we do here.
Okay, read it.
Make a history check. You have advantage.
What?
He's just pointing at you.
Ooh, a natural 19 plus.
6. Nice.
25. Rokari, you put a hand on his gauntlet, and as you guys are watching her, you see her kind of squint a little and focus, sort of looking off in the distance. And over her eyes, you see almost like a film. It's a little darker, kind of a gray color, and you see these little like pinpricks of white light throughout that gray as they kind of like glaze over her eyes. Rokari, you see one of these gauntlets laying on hard-packed earth. Blood pouring out of the empty gauntlet. And a hand come into view and grab it, pick it up off the ground. This hand is covered in red scales, long claws. And as it lifts up the gauntlet, you see a severed hand, fall out of it onto the ground.
Is that also a claw hand? Like a dragonborn?
It is, yes.
Okay.
You notice the coloring on that one to be like a metallic silver color.
Okay, so the hand that was severed was metallic,
Mhm.
and the other one was red.
Correct.
Got it.
Your vision kind of pulls out a little bit, and you see this red dragonborn, one of these gauntlets on his left hand already. And then he takes the one he picked up that the severed hand fell out of, slides his other hand into it. You see him turn and look. Over his shoulder, you see Dragonborn at war with each other, a battle. You see metallics against chromatics. It's bloody and vicious. And as he turns and looks over his shoulders, looks down at the gauntlets, you see him kind of flex his claws as they glow and burn. And he turns and runs into the fight. You see him immediately, like, entering the fray. He had an axe in his other hand. He just drops it and is going berserk with these claws, just tearing people apart. And then you kind of come out.
Oh, crap.
So they were a metallic.
I was
I'm a metallic.
I was going to ask because I don't think I ever asked this. Most of the slaves that we see, are they chromatic or metallic?
All of them.
They're both.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
These were in a water from chromatic and metallic dragonborn.
I've heard of such tales. We never saw eye to eye back then. Very different time for the chromatics followed Bahamut the metallics followed Bahamut, and the others followed Tim.
It looks like maybe, I don't know if it was necessarily the last wearer, but the last wearer
Who's
stole
where?
it from a metallic. It
Let's
was
see.
a red dragonborn.
Maybe these are the sign of the wars to come with Xavier.
cultivate this stuff.
I turn to Malik. How do you think we proceed with that situation? How do I get to a chance of facing?
In combat?
Either that or convincing his people that he is false, that he brings nothing but death. He seems to have a sharp tongue and changes people's perceptions quite easily.
In my experience, I find once people have their minds made up about things, it's very hard to change them. But
I think his death might do that.
good. Or it could make him a martyr.
Or I could liberate him.
Liberate him?
Yes. Change their leader's mind. Save him
That's,
from whatever
Like a redemption.
lies he's been told.
That would be some feat. Be very difficult. And if you did, it would probably change a lot of his followers' minds as well. I imagine they would follow him. But another might take his place. There are no clean, simple answers when it comes to things like this, I find. A lot of years, a lot of struggle, a lot of blood.
I think my fear is that he will make the Dragonborn look like a threat in this war to come.
No doubt they are.
And
Get them re-enslaved.
reinforce the ideas that they should not be more than they are. But I can't imagine that is Xavier's goal.
What do you think his goal is?
I believe his goal is for the Dragonborn to take over the continent.
That would also be quite the feat.
I don't think he has much love for what they've done to our race, and his decision is revenge or nothing. Believe he is trying to deliver this world to Tiamat.
Well, the revenge part, I respect, at
I think
least.
that's what he's playing to have people follow him.
So do you think the revenge is real, and that's what he wants? Or do you think it's a ploy?
I think it's a ploy. I don't believe he's being honest with those who follow him.
In what way? Or how?
I believe he is misportraying Tiamat to be a good, righteous god. And he is, as her prophet, tells his followers that revenge is the way to level things.
Or maybe just
Which, for the ones that are being freed by him, I can see why they would go down that path with him. I can see that as the right thing.
From experience, violence sometimes does work.
mhm.
Sometimes it works a lot better than words.
Agreed.
But
Not that I'm saying he's in the right, but especially for a people who've been through what yours have, I'm not surprised that many are eager to follow.
We just have to get them to see the truth.
maybe we could fight. Not literally physically fight, but like go against his propaganda. Have
It's
maybe
kind of
Bells
hard.
could make a song or something about
Mhm.
how you and Linma used your words to grant the Dragonborn freedom in the north, and how that things can change without violence or something.
Yes, but keep in mind that a lot of them are joining the violence we're about to portray against the Empire. To change things.
So not without violence.
Optional violence.
But
As in
maybe
it's
like
their
more
option
like
to join or not.
fight together with other races.
But Bahamut's teachings show me that
An alternative route. Yes.
It doesn't have to be
you
the
have to
Dragonborn
fight for
first.
your freedom, but revenge is never the way.
Mhm.
Yes.
You have to be fueled by something greater than yourself.
I think that's what your green friend here is getting at. Violence may be necessary, but it is the reason behind it that changes its value.
Right.
Yes.
It's in unity rather than nationalism isn't really the right word because they're
Have no nation.
yes.
Segregation.
Not sure
Genocide.
that's right either. Is it genocide when it's one race killing all? Yes, I guess it is.
Yay!
Multi
That is
genocide.
exactly what that is.
Many genocides.
The only thing that comforts me is I do not believe that he is in alliance with our enemies in the south.
No, I don't suspect he would be.
But the possibilities of what he can potentially do with his forces are unmeasurable.
Indeed. Especially after you gave him a super weapon.
It was taken from
He raises an eyebrow. and looks at,
We already
That's about what I thought.
we already done the first.
Yeah, we already told them. Sure. Just take
You
it
have a-
from me and trade for another item.
But we don't.
But if you
grab.
wouldn't have taken it
Oh,
from
we
me, I
did
would
take it from you. That's
That's
true.
what I'm saying.
Yeah. But you're saying Xavier took it
for
from
good
you.
reason.
Yeah.
No.
yes.
Yeah,
I
these
think we're
these
doing
gauntlets aren't going to do that same thing to
I don't
our dragon
believe
friend.
so.
Well, as Rokari said, they were a part of the metallic dragon kill.
But not last. Well, we don't know last.
Unfortunately, they were
From what
used
she's
to kill metallic dragons after.
indeed.
But I will redeem them.
Curses are notoriously hard to detect, so I can't guarantee that they're not. But if he starts getting wily, let me know.
We'll do it. And this time, we will bring the cursed item to you.
You're learning.
Don't sell it. Don't give it away.
Baby steps.
Baby steps. Well, before I leave, yes. Baby steps. Speaking of, I'm
You pregnant? Sorry.
no.
I'm here to lighten the mood.
I just see us like in an alley, and you're just like laying like that up against on the ground up against the wall.
Pregnant?
You pregnant?
Pregnant?
Despite your capabilities, despite the fact that I've given you more powerful things to improve your capabilities even further, you seem to want to get yourselves killed. So,
We just killed a lich.
you did. Great job. I
think that's what he's talking about.
Yep. Great job. I'm not saying don't do that again, but I'm saying whether I say you're to do that again or not, you're going to. So he pulls out a small locket. It's just like a circular golden thing. It looks like it has a little latch to pop open. Has a chain on it. This will call me, it will quite literally drag me through space and time to be with you.
Wow, you're giving us something you shouldn't give us.
It only works once,
Okay.
and I've only got one.
Okay.
This is a get out of jail free card, ladies and gentlemen. If you find yourselves in a no-win situation, if you are going to die, use this, open the locket, and I will be there to get you out. If it is not absolutely necessary,
You will kill us.
yes,
You will bring us back to life and then kill us again.
quite possibly. Who wants the locket?
Give it to somebody else.
Who's yeah, the best at staying alive?
It's a team. Decide amongst yourselves. Please. Only if it's absolutely necessary, because it will instantaneously pull me from whatever I'm in the middle of. And that could be disastrous.
I put my hand on his shoulder. I know it doesn't seem like it. And I kind of like lean in. I'm the least foolish one.
I thought you were gonna say I'm the smartest.
That would have been funny.
I
He's wise.
don't know which would be worse, if you were right or wrong. I'm just gonna leave it. So, okay, yep, good. If necessary,
I mean,
Anything
it's
else?
probably best.
We just open it and it works.
you just open it.
And hopefully you're not in the middle of fighting another witch.
Yeah, I mean, if I come back mostly dead, that'll be a problem for all of us.
And if you ever need to escape a bad situation,
You can't do fuck all for me.
We just killed a lich.
We
No,
will
we open-
remember you as a great.
Well,
They get
we
right,
open the
so-
locket
Interesting
and have Banff
thought.
you out. Yes.
Yes, I suppose that's true. If I am able to let you know. Let's see, I guess.
You just talked to me in my head.
I sure did.
The safe word is just screaming.
Ah!
Just scream. And he will be like, oh. Hi.
He's just in the locket.
Right away.
Good. Any last words before I murder you?
In this back alley?
Well, you know, in 10 minutes we're gonna open the locket, right?
Well, you're not getting another one.
I think that's all we had to say.
Yes.
It was good to see you.
Best of luck in your future endeavors.
And once you find anything that we can help with, please reach out.
Will do.
We might be busy, but we'll most likely drop anything to end these liches once and for all.
That's the commitment I like to see. Good.
Is there anything that you want us to research while we're running about?
Nothing I don't probably already know, or
If
I'm
we
not
see
already in the
anything
process
weird,
of.
we'll fight.
That's good. Yeah. All right. He takes his staff from leaning against the wall. Stay alive out there.
Take care.
He's gone.
And I look around to see if anyone was watching us.
Make a perception check.
Do I smell anyone there? Nearby? Nice. Not terrible. It's pretty good.
I think I only get a +1.
Oh.
15.
Even if you're sniffing.
No, if I'm sniffing, I said I
It's
looked
advantage.
around.
You don't see anybody. Speaking high. All right. Did you want to talk to Otto?
Yes.
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 See him. Is it Palace?
Ask. We're at his house.
You could message me.
Mm. I can't send it while we're still in the sequence.
He's up in the arcane room.
We haven't been there yet, have we?
We were one time, right?
And we met
And we spilled the beans?
No,
Oh,
with Otto.
With Otto.
Yeah. He took you to like his private residence there.
Also, while we're doing just stuff, because we'll be in the city for a while, at some point I'd like to purchase more diamonds. I know I have 400 worth of diamonds from that bag, but
Yeah.
from the precious gems or whatever, but I'd like to get a couple other sets of that.
Yeah, you can visit a jeweler in town.
Did we sell them the rest of the gems yet? Okay, I did look up. I did out of character
Oh, we
research.
might as
We
well
know
do
what
that.
they-
None of us need them for spells and stuff.
I was gonna
There's a
say,
few spells that like you could use them for, but nothing that I could foresee us using ever.
Yeah.
Pretty sure stuff like wizard, like high level wizard stuff, we wouldn't even get.
Yeah.
It's like we wouldn't get.
well then, did we already have a value on those gems? Because I'll
Yeah.
sell them when I get the diamonds.
I haven't listed out.
How many
Yeah.
diamonds could I procure? Is there? I mean,
Jewelry shop. Go roll a d6.
Yeah, 'cause we had like 2,000 gold
Nope,
worth of
a D4.
precious gems.
Yeah, but he's keeping 400 of the diamonds, so we have 1,600.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll this D4. Come on, 4. Maybe like 2.
You can procure 2,000 gold worth of diamonds.
Oh, shit!
That's
I
quite.
thought it was going to be
Sweet.
200 gold.
It's 1,000 for like the one resurrection one, right? And then is it 300 for
I don't have
resurrection?
that.
300.
Yeah.
But I don't have the any resurrections.
Okay.
I thought you just got like
Raised it.
Yeah,
Five?
raised that for building.
So we traded the 1,600.
But do you need diamonds for raised it?
I believe so.
that's the one. I think it's like 8 hours instead of a minute.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
10
that's the
days.
benefit.
10
10 days. Woo, buddy.
Casting time of an hour.
How much diamonds?
A diamond worth 500 gold.
So you get 4 casts of that.
Sweet. I just didn't want to leave the.
Do you want to trade
Giant
the
city.
1,600 worth of gems towards it? And then we just put 400 gold towards.
Might as well.
So I'll minus 400 gold, or did you want to do that for me?
I can do that from the price level.
Did you have the
I'm
gems in
not
there? too?
resurrecting myself here.
I know. That's why I'm not giving you shit about it.
No,
I'm like,
no,
I'll
no,
do it for
no.
the party fund. Like, I'm gladly doing that.
How many times has everyone died, by the way? No? Has anyone here
I've died-
once? Twice?
Well, died
Died.
yeah, once.
Once.
I think, right? Or
Once.
maybe I died twice.
I
think I died
I
twice.
think just once.
I was
He
stoned.
got you with the.
Yeah, his hand. But I thought tried.
No, I think they were fighting over who's going to bring you back.
Okay.
Uh,
I don't remember.
yeah.
You've died
Negan
once.
got you, the ogre got her.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I was thinking of Gilvin, I think, when
Yeah.
I was looking
Yeah.
at you.
Yeah, Gilvin died.
Yeah, you've managed to escape that. The two of you.
Well, he lost his hand.
Thank God.
and
Yeah.
then
Who's
lost
bringing me back?
it again.
And my
No one.
I know. But he's so fucked.
He's already used his hand.
If I ever die, I'm dead. And
For the moment, I can.
For the
I can
moment.
use the spell. Like, I just have to spend when I get next level, get it. When it's not more important than other spells.
gotcha.
So right now,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just death ward myself until that happens.
yeah.
Man.
Well, if you
3
die,
death
we'll
wards a
open the
day.
locket.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he can do it either.
No, but he can prevent the rest of them from also dying.
Right.
Yeah.
He can take it somewhere.
Unless
Oh,
well,
my,
yeah.
my body. Get a true resurrection somewhere. Something.
Or
Or a regular
raised dead.
resurrection.
Or
raised
raised
dead,
dead.
Yeah.
If you get there fast enough.
Be an undead dragon.
A true resurrection's probably fucking expensive.
Alright.
You get a raised it.
And then ninth level.
True, I think is.
Or 7.
It's
Yeah,
like
it might
7
be.
or 8.
Oh.
Well, what
Ninth
level's
is stuff
I'll
like-
resurrection?
get it eventually. I don't know. 6? I don't have it
5,
yet.
I think.
No, raised dead's 5.
Really?
I don't have it.
6. I'm looking at spell thing right now. I don't know why I didn't. Just
There was one that was for druids too. Is that resurrection?
Reincarnation.
Reincarnation. But that thing might not come back as druid.
Yeah, that'd be so funny.
No, it would not be funny.
He comes back as a halfling.
True resurrection is not.
Follow Bahamut.
Yeah.
What's the one? There is a 7th level one, I think, though. I don't
Reincarnation.
No.
Feel like you're saying no and not even looking it up.
Well, yeah, but reincarnation is like a druid. It's not what I'm thinking of. I think there's a cleric.
There's resurrection, right?
Seventh
And then there's true resurrection.
Maybe.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, probably.
here.
Yeah,
Is that 7?
that's the 7th level.
That's quite a ways.
Yeah. True resurrection, you can be dead for like 100 years.
And have
or something
like,
that.
no, like you can have
yeah,
like
a hair,
dust
yeah,
or something.
Yeah, a hair from the person and bring their whole body back. Yeah.
Whoa.
So yeah, give it back. Take a scale.
Yeah,
You could
there's-
look inside your gauntlets and find like a little scale of like a previous dragonborn. And
So we all need to keep little
Yeah.
pieces of
So like there's
Unfortunately-
raised dead that doesn't like you come back with like 1 hit point and
-4
all
of
the
your
bad
stats.
stuff.
So yeah.
You know, whatever. It doesn't restore missing body parts.
Buckets of
You know, stuff
hair,
like that.
nail trimmings.
Resurrection, you come back with like full hit points. It does restore missing body parts and all that shit. And then true resurrection,
With a
yeah,
nice
it's
little
like the,
silver fire.
Yeah,
Bring
you
it
were
back.
disintegrated,
Over.
but a piece of hair wasn't. Like, yeah, you
Yeah.
can come next.
I don't remember if I did this or not yet, but I'm going to.
Oh, and has been dead for no more than a century on normal
Yeah.
resurrection too. So
Yeah.
it's still a lot of time on that.
Yeah. Shit. So I'm going to go before we leave this back alley.
We're in the gym shop.
Oh yeah, for I was just
25,000
doing
gold.
that. I thought,
Yeah.
like eventually, could we please do this?
Yeah. Well, you need.
So we're not actually in the gym shop, but I wanted to use greater restoration on both of us to get our hit point maximum.
You got a whole week. You're in town, so
But-
Who had their hit point maximum down?
Yeah.
Didn't even remember.
Yeah.
I feel like I already did that last time, but
yeah, you might have already removed the override stuff or whatever because we
it
talked
was
about.
whatever spooky spell that he used.
Okay.
Or maybe the skull I used on this one. Anyway,
Yeah. Hard cut. You're in Otto's office.
Autos.
Nope.
it is AutoZone.
That is, if you ever made a bar, it should be AutoZone.
Yeah.
Welcome to my zone.
Let's do the dance.
What can I do you for?
Why do we come here?
How are you feeling? Oh, we came to visit.
A bit
Chat.
better. It's been a few days. Been able to get some rest.
How was it? The dying.
Pretty awful. Pretty fucking terrible, actually. That's not fun. Wouldn't recommend it. But you know,
What could you tell us about this tempest that you fought? Who is she? Where is she from?
Tempest. Yes.
Seems that you knew.
Yes. Zinni Griffin Glass.
Griffin class?
Hey.
Really cool.
She's a
From Hogwarts.
Yes.
You're a Slytherin. Surprise, surprise.
She's one of the Enclave Arcanum.
Of course.
Youngest member, actually. Youngest to ever be instated. Made a name for herself in the War of Beasts. There are other mages in the Enclave who are capable in combat, but if there is need in a time of war, despite the discrepancy in age, she is the first one called. She's quite capable in a fight. Often when she was called into battle, her arrival was preceded by clouds and stormy skies, and wasn't long before charred bodies were left in her wake.
She sounds super cool if she didn't murder you.
Sure. Yeah, when she's on your side, she's nice enough. Hey,
And what would make
Friendly.
her ally with such a man as Edward?
I don't think she was allied with Howard.
The
Just-
Emperor. The
Hey.
Empress.
The throne.
Mhm.
She sided with the side she thought would win. And even if we won that fight, she probably is still fairly convinced they're going to win the war. Which, could happen. We'll do our damnedest, of course. But, seems they might have, some kind of deal or ties with folk from the Underdark. We're not really sure how deep that goes yet.
Before you got killed, before we came here, you were checking to see if there was anyone else in the Arcanum who might.
Side with us. Hey. Not very lucky.
It's a problem.
Hey, it is. Well, it is and it's not. Most of them are trying to just stay out of it overall, which is kind of, net neutral. So that's better than not, really.
Better
Unless
than
they're
them
honest.
being friends.
Aye. Which is what the Empress, no doubt, expects. Is for the Enclave to be under her command. Which is not really how it works, but, royals. So,
Yes.
anyone who wants to play Switzerland, whatever that is, fine by me.
This is a dwarf food?
Aye. One or two allies. Filkis Gimbleshins.
How do you spell this?
Filkis is Filkis.
Gimbalshins?
Gimbleshins. Gimble. Shins. He's a gnome, so he was fairly quick to side with us. Besides that, then you're staying out of it.
It's so sad. I just made a list and there's one name on it.
Wasn't it the Tempest? No. Sure.
I think she was either halfling or she was not an elf.
Right, I like something like that.
She is a gnome. Aye.
Son of a bitch.
Aye, which is why I had some choice fucking words for her when we saw her. But, she returned those words with lightning. So, fuck me, right?
Very unfortunate. We'll do good song.
Do what you can. Anyhow, you may be somewhat aware of fuck Elminster. Hey, not openly going to oppose, but he sort of gave me the nod. So I think perhaps him and his young come up in the Enclave, Kaita Valthira. Kaita, Kaita. Valthira is Valthyra. She typically sides with him. They're pretty close.
She's like an apprentice.
Aye, more than really. Almost like a daughter to him. Just raised her. brought her up, taught her a lot of things, and got her into the Enclave. She's quite capable.
We didn't meet her when we met Elminster, right?
No, you didn't. Extremely accomplished as an enchantress. Yeah. Done a lot of that. Creating magical items for people who can afford her, and allies in need. So, I don't know. Perhaps they'll provide what support they can for us onto the table. At least that's the vibe I got, but we'll see.
Good.
Otherwise, it's a lot of people staying out of it, and a couple of people on the Longboom side.
Since you've been returned,
Aye.
have you had any contact with anyone besides people here?
Anyone particular you're looking for?
I'm mostly wondering if you are still perceived to be dead by the enemies or not, and if we should be sure to keep it that way.
That's a good point.
Well, possibly. However, capable spellcasters could easily have looked in and found out. It's still
okay.
not quite right in here. Put it back together. Could very well have found out that I'm not dead anymore, so, maybe.
And has word of what happened here reached to Mary?
Surely. Yeah.
Wait.
It's been a few days now since the fight. I have no doubt.
Are there any wards you all
And
can
if there's
put up
any
to stop
survivors that escaped during the
the poofing in again?
Wizards.
By the arcane?
Nope.
Somewhat. Not
This
really.
looks bad.
Depends. Most people aren't capable of teleporting without circles. So, with the circle destroyed,
Limits it.
it does limit it a bit. Anybody who can simply teleport willy-nilly anywhere they've been, that's a bit of a problem. However, there are limits to how many people can be taken with such things. So, limited risk, but not non-existent. All things considered, doing pretty well. Spoke with Auric earlier today. He mentioned he'd sent detachment of forces south downriver. A few folks are going to break off on Flyleaf and Stone Mountain along the way, making their way down to Tricklelake with the bulk of the forces, given Tricklelake's the biggest one on that path. Currently under the command of Captain Crunch.
Yes.
He said he'd send more builders along with him. They should already be there beginning work by the time you arrive.
Very good. Should show up in your
I'm sure he's seen planning his day.
I meant your new thing.
Oh. I wrote it. Check it out. I'll play him.
Oh, I meant your
Oh, I don't know if I can.
I meant become part of the 9!
Or the 8.
I'm still playing it for him because I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, I'm just going to work it.
Oh yeah, the
Play
song.
his song. He made improvements.
He was a part of it. He was there.
I didn't write him in the song, so I feel kind of bad.
Yeah, give me your performance check.
1 million.
You may have advantage, it's your own song.
Good.
He has nothing to compare it to.
That's true. Okay. So 27.
Jesus Christ.
Killed it.
You have plus 13.
Yes.
Yeah, as you bring out your lute and
I could have plus more.
begin to play, he kind of like leans back in his chair and crosses his arms and just sort of tilts his head a bit and is listening. And over the course of the song, you can see a smile creep across his face, and he kind of shuts his eyes at one point and just listens and smiles. Finishing your song. Fuck. It's going for the fucking ages.
Yes.
Agreed.
I was inspired by not being that.
You've been playing it around.
I have, yes. Anyone with talent, I try to get it stuck in their head.
Good.
Yes.
Very good.
And
I switch
what
it
the
to
fuck
you.
did you actually want?
I wanted you to show your new spell off that you created.
Oh.
Because he's one of the 8.
And he creates spells.
He could maybe get you in.
Probably gonna steal that from you.
The song?
Oh yeah. I'll give you credit if anyone asks.
Sure. That's okay. No. Oh, no, what's the show this?
You're like nervously.
Yeah. Probably the guy that makes spells I use. Use my fancy new Phelps harmonic rest spell.
Oh.
And then I do some stuff with it, show him like what it does. I'm like, behold, have you? And like I put like my little lute aside and just go and like do like
Yeah.
scale stuff. I'm like,
You see, like this
All day.
this hand as it holds the lute aloft on its own, the fingers like stretch unnaturally.
Yeah.
Like the pinky just goes down here and is like plucking the strings at a weird, crazy speed as the other fingers are fretting.
Using your phone.
yeah. Another song pops up.
Yeah, there's like 7 fingers.
It can just do that by itself. It's nice.
It's quite impressive.
Yeah, myself. Mostly because
Crossbow.
Needs must. Speaks to your ingenuity, yes.
yes. I aspire to do cool things.
Aye.
Plus I wanted to.
It's a good characteristic to have. Keep working at it. I see you kind of took the base of a mage hand and sort of
Yes.
blew it up into more. A lot of great spells start that way.
Thank you.
Keep plugging away.
Oh, yeah. For my new character.
What? Anything else I can do you for?
No, I don't think so, unless you have any cool stuff to give us because you're not dead.
Nope, but I would like to go nap.
That's just me.
Alright. Well, that's my bed, so fucking go.
Oh, actually, one last question. Is there anything before we leave Blackfire that maybe we should check out? Hopefully it did not get destroyed.
The vault.
Good luck.
Or other people of importance that we should be talking to.
I mean, depends
we
on
know
what you
all.
consider importance. Sure, you know the triumvirate. You know me. I don't think so. Expect you've seen the big bits of the city. Been to the brewery, and the IO. Surely you've been to the Imaginarium.
Yes.
Yes.
What a spot.
And no flitter was like, this is a great place. You should definitely go see it. Hangout place or something.
There's good taverns. King's Hammer's a nice spot. Looking for a drink and some tune.
Yes. We should definitely do a brewery tour before we leave.
Oh, Brew Girl!
Hey, walk. Hey, walk. Well,
Okay.
have a good rest.
Oh, thank you. He gets up before you've even left the room. He's like laying down in bed and goes, oh!
As we'll probably still a few days. Fucking around.
That's what I thought.
I don't know, are we walking there or are we taking a little raft down to
That was
the...
That's a good question. But the only thing I'll say, I want to find a some sort of, I don't know about a blacksmith or maybe talk to Trixie again. But I want to do some modifications to the zombie skeleton head.
This fucking thing. What do you want to do?
We'll never die. Literally.
We can have chatted a little bit before, but I want to have a base installed on it so I can attach it and have at all the joints like rings attached to it. So I cast my mage hand through it.
To control the skeleton
To
hand.
control the skeleton.
Interesting.
Thanks.
But why? What would that do?
Well, so I don't know.
Just
So I
be
can
cool.
use it.
Just be cool.
So I can pull my gloves off real dramatically and be like,
Yeah.
intimidation.
What's the weight limit on standard mage hand? 5 pounds?
And 20 pounds on mine.
At first level? Okay. You'd probably have to cast Buff Harmonic Grasp, just because the thing is
I
a like creature on its own.
Absolutely.
The 5 pounds probably isn't enough to like force it to do what you want.
Oh,
But that can be arranged.
yes. This was the rebuttal to my silly necrotic spell idea. So, which is okay, because that's silly. It's fun.
Sure, you can find. I mean, in a city full of gnomes,
Yeah.
you can find some tinkerers interested.
Seems like a mostly simple thing to do besides the inherent danger of animated skeleton hand.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which you could help with.
Well, one finger at a time. Take your measurements.
We'll say
I'm removing it from the pouch.
I will edit.
we'll say 100 gold.
I wonder if we could visit.
Steep, but it's cool.
It's a
Do you want
very
the
unique
party
project.
fund covered?
I don't think that's there.
You'll have a lot of money.
I have 80 black.
Wonder if we could visit some herbalists too and have them look at those random potions.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
What
at least
potion?
we could know.
Many
We have a
times.
bunch of
years
random
ago.
From the
Potions
fucking
for-
tower?
Yeah.
I don't even know how many we have left. I think like 6.
You got that doc still?
I'm sure I do.
Just make it up.
I got them
I was
all,
gonna say.
baby. I got them all.
Yeah, you can just have us roll for him. Whatever. I do want to buy rations
Oh.
for the road.
For the sake of time, though, an herbalist isn't going to be able to tell you what any of it does.
That's my method.
Yeah, what you
Give it a whack.
if I'm not mistaken, you asked somebody capable about it before, and more or less what they told you was like the stuff was so fucking
Yeah.
like old
Yeah,
and
good
shit
luck.
that it was like they were like, I don't.
Shit's expired, bro.
Oh yeah,
Don't
yeah.
drink
It was
this.
like this could do all kinds of weird shit.
The last time I drank one, I fell in love with Olo, I think.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Goes into Marion.
Yeah. So yeah.
No, wasn't that in Bramblevine?
It was a long time.
Yeah, I think it was in my place.
Oh yeah.
Because that's when like he flew or like floated way up and then like
Oh, yeah,
skydived. That's when I was like fighting my
yeah.
brother.
Wasn't in his when it wasn't in his right mind.
if you'd like to experiment with them, just do it, I guess you can if you want. Or
Are some of them the same? Are they the same colors? Are they all different colors?
they're all over the map, man. How many do you have?
With
still?
little sips, just give you a hint of what it does. Or you have to just.
Oh, you got
Or
damage.
like, could we do a detect magic to see what the?
If I'm not mistaken,
We
that
have
was what
6.
was attempted or
We have
something.
6.
That's not right.
Oh well.
Or identify?
Yeah, would identify work?
I believe that was attempted.
Okay, so we just have to drink it and find out.
Mystery potions.
We got a couple days. First shit's a good one.
If you want to, you're welcome.
Yeah, but like why are we I feel like it's like in the middle of battle we just drink one if we're about to die and lose.
Oh yeah.
And just see what happens.
What if it's worse?
Yeah, I mean it definitely could be.
What if we fall in love with the enemy?
Yeah, it definitely could happen.
It might change your mind.
Man, if we could have got that one that made you fall in love to Xavier.
Well, we just feed them all of them and see what happens.
Is
All at the same time.
random bullshit question. This zombie hand, is it like a similar size to my hands? Or is it like
It's a little bigger.
bigger? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have any flesh attached, but you can tell like the
That's,
bones, like they're like longer than your other hand, you know, so
That's
like
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell people it's my hand.
that.
Like it was mine. I just wanted to know.
Yeah, well, it won't. Yeah.
I'm pretty good at convincing people bullshit.
You heard of Bigsby's hand? This is Big Fell's hand.
My,
Big
fell.
Oh, big fell.
I can't
Also,
remember what we
Fell's
got
big
from.
hand.
I wanted to see. I know probably cleaning up the city as far as fires and debris and all that stuff takes a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But the bodies and everything. Was there any kind of like
Mass burial.
a mass funeral?
Yeah.
Or so then
You want to say some words in it?
Yeah, they would have had some things like that. Yeah. But
I just wanted to.
excuse me, sorry. Most of the
To grieve with
the allies,
dwarves of Blackfire.
most of the
Right.
bodies of people on your side of the confrontation would have been dealt with like as
Already
per
cleared
their
out.
own customs, returned to
Oh.
their families if possible, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's I didn't know if there'd be like a mass funeral or like everyone would do their own small funerals throughout the upcoming days.
Probably a mix. Yeah, depending on who's who and whether they have, you know, family or whatever to do that. Or, you know, like dwarven custom is to like in Blackfire we'll say you because you're interested, you could easily ask around. Is typically to inter them in stone, and especially in Blackfire, they have the whole mountain to do it. So they have like areas
Mausoleum
dug
type.
into the mountain, yeah, to do so. Yeah, for most of like the long bloom forces and stuff, people they don't know, you know, whatever. Would have been mostly like just kind of mass burials and burnings and stuff to kind of handle it,
Get rid of the stench.
you know. Been, you know, carted them out of the city and stuff to dispose them away from town and all that.
I think that was all we had to do for
Rations. I wanted to get food for us.
That can be quiet.
And then figure out how we're getting there. So if we need to buy horses or rams or Rafts.
Rations are 5 silver for a day. So however many days you want to buy, 5 silver per day.
do we have a guesstimate of how long? Because I mean, we're going for a while south. Then we're getting on a ship. Then we're picking up a bunch of Dragonborn who may need to food.
So at least a couple weeks worth of ration.
Yeah. And then we don't know where we're going to Zepterra Drifts after that. And then, yeah, we're going
10
to
or 20, 30.
be in
gold,
areas
but
that we
yeah,
can't just go into town and buy food at.
well, you're
probably.
passing through at least a handful of towns, and you're
True.
ending before you start kind of exploring
Yeah.
in the south. You're landing at Knight's Keep,
Yeah,
so you
that's
can
true,
restock
too.
there.
Yeah.
If you want to be safe,
What's
getting to Knight's Keep, I'd say get like a month.
Okay.
I mean, you could restock in Tricklelake too if you wanted.
I
So
was
you
just
can
gonna
go.
say-
You can go lighter.
Yeah,
and restock
but
You gotta
again.
support,
I'll just-
gotta
fuck it,
support our
it's
city,
Local
man.
businesses.
Our city. What is local business? That is. We're putting that place on the map.
I think we're going to support them in plenty of ways. Though. I'd rather buy. Well, I guess there's probably not a lot of food here either. Okay.
Just
I'll buy enough food to get to
Tricklelake.
a little bit extra. How about double the food we need to get to Tricklelake?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably need like a little less. I think it was like a little less than 2 weeks
Okay, let's just get 2 weeks from
from when you leave to when you get to Tricklelake.
So yeah, let's
So 2 weeks for 4 people.
so you think we should go back?
And weeks are 5 days.
I don't know, man.
I'm guessing like a ferry down the river.
Maybe it's like two
Passes.
weeks.
Which weeks are 5 days? Yeah, so we need 40 rations.
It kind of goes
Might be
all
dangerous
wiggly.
though.
Everything's dangerous. That's
20 gold.
Everything's always dangerous. whatever we do.
Okay, so horses, goats, boat. How you getting down to Tricklelake?
Because
I mean,
maybe we
boat.
should see how much.
Or go, you mean go with the forces that are going down there?
They've already
That's
left.
what I thought.
What's faster? If we ask around.
About the same, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you're going boat, you're gonna be taking like a.
Windy way.
Well, I mean, sure, but you probably would travel south along the river most of the way anyway if you were going on land.
Yeah.
But it's not. I mean, like a little rowboat or whatever down the river isn't going to be significantly faster than.
Just go horses.
Okay.
Rams.
Yeah.
Whatever's
Goats.
available. No.
Did you buy goats before?
We did.
We got rams.
Did
Wait, did you get a
Yeah.
goat?
everybody
Yeah.
got goats
Yeah.
except for Regina?
She got a horse, yeah.
Got a horse, which my
It's
mom
done.
ate.
It doesn't. She's not currently with you anyway.
We're about to go see her.
I mean,
No,
Regina's not
Regina.
currently with
Oh.
um, but do we remember what happened to our goats?
I mean, we came back to Blackfire right before the shit went down, so they're probably dead. Or
Yeah,
yeah.
Free range
you.
goat.
we're gonna get more goats.
You guys are getting rams, right? Not
Yeah,
goats.
rams.
Okay.
Nah, just little goats.
Yeah. Just walk next to them.
I don't
Feed them
think.
to T-Rexes, you know.
I'm just lightly sitting.
Yeah.
I'm standing on top of
We'll
them.
break that goat's back. I'm going to get a horse this time instead of a ram, since we're not going to be in the mountains.
Okay, 75 gold.
For all of them or for one?
Each.
So,
Yeah. We'll say if you guys, 2 of the rams are still alive and available that you had already purchased. If you want to take a ram instead of buying a horse,
And we don't have to pay again?
they're yours. You just
Yeah,
put them up
I'm
in
Yeah, mine didn't die.
Okay. Ram.
the-
You want another ram?
yeah, I'll get another ram.
Okay. Is the ram's also
75, yeah.
So 150.
Are you doing that from Prey Fund?
Didn't
Yeah.
you say there was like one of those mechanical horse dealings?
You guys did not buy that, I don't think.
No,
No,
we
we
don't.
didn't.
It was like 300 gold or something.
I can find out.
That's a lot more than that.
Nah.
You have to oil it.
Good rust.
Dragon Ball on a little horse.
Would be pretty cool. And you're going down to your keep.
How much
You
is
could
it?
leave it there.
We are going down.
I think just you having that should give you like a -10 to stealth for us.
Yeah.
Even like when it's folded, you're carrying a metal folded horse. You'd be like, see the guy over there? What the hell is that?
Well,
He has
is
wings.
it a
Oh
horse
my
that
God.
folds out, or is it just like?
No, I think it was just a metal horse.
But it,
Still think, like in my mind.
I don't think it was like magic, just like really clever, like, right?
Yeah.
So
I
like,
have to stop and wind it up.
Just really, really clever clockwork.
sure, but
No,
how
you don't
far do you
have
think
to
you can
fold it.
actually fold that up? Something big enough for
Right.
you to ride.
Oh
It's
yeah,
still
no,
gonna
it
be
does
like-
not. It does
I didn't
not
think
fold
so.
up like that.
I don't think so.
It's
Oh.
just a clockwork horse.
Even
Yeah.
It's
so
just
even
a
if it
horse.
did,
It's just a horse that doesn't get tired
It doesn't have to eat.
and doesn't have to eat.
250.
Or shit.
Oh, I-
is it only as strong as a normal horse, or
How
is
much
it stronger?
Same statistics as a riding horse.
So you can just like put it in front of a
Done
wagon and
deal.
be like, go for it.
Okay. Well then,
So we
I'll
need
take
one
his
last-
goat.
Not a goat.
Your aunt.
on to the right.
Yeah, so I added 75 gold back to the party fund.
And I'll take 250 out of mine. 140 platinums for it.
And
I'm
then
just gonna
find
keep
that
my
mechanical
platinum.
horse and add it to your inventory.
think it was just probably custom.
May or may not even be in there.
Yeah.
And you don't really need to add it to your inventory. Just remember you have it.
It's also, I'm just going to point out that it doesn't fold up. We're about to get on the boat. You're just going to take
are
it
you
to
taking
Tricklelake.
I don't think you're taking a boat.
You just
Oh, you
said-
mean at Tricklelake? But he can leave it
Well,
at your
yeah,
keep.
he said
Yeah,
leave it at your keep.
for sure.
And then you're the
Have
cool
him
people who
at
have a fucking mechanical horse.
He can help with the building and doesn't get tired. Doesn't you know what I mean?
My mom
I mean,
won't
pulling-
eat it.
Pulling
I
wagons
know what
for
you mean.
endless time, like
Yeah.
for. I don't know.
I can see
help.
him painting.
Dragon stone.
Yeah, whatever. I mean,
Plowing.
Those dragon stones.
hopefully her mom doesn't eat it.
Endlessly plowing fields until
Yeah.
until you tell something else.
very good, but okay.
It's a bit titty.
Broke my teeth.
Be more impressive if she actually tried to
I got the tetanus.
You can't tell me you thought that was good.
All right. Anything else to do in town?
I think we're heading down.
You depart.
Yes.
All right. Many days go by. You arrive in Tricklelake
Holy shit!
on.
How many rations do we lose?
I think 2 weeks.
So,
Yeah, I didn't mark down what day you left, but I think 2 weeks travel time. So we're in the month of Million now, arriving in Tricklelake on the 8th day. I don't know. Anyone who cares about the
I don't
calendar.
even have my calendar.
that?
I know.
Nice.
I don't know where mine went.
Nice.
It's gone.
All right.
Track.
At the house.
I already had my birthday.
I don't think I even picked a birthday.
Me neither.
Really? Oh, you wouldn't know though.
I wouldn't know either, probably.
Parents knew when I was born.
Could they read a calendar?
I never asked them.
You don't know when your birthday is either.
The fuck's birthday?
Yeah.
Weirdo.
Probably didn't get to
Fuck
celebrate
did
much
he
either.
No presents.
Here's a mud pie.
You racist piece of shit.
He's a motherfucker. That's so funny.
It's a little tough. All right. So, you get to Tricklelake. Are you going to your keep first thing? Go to the build?
Yeah.
Probably.
See what's going on.
All right. So, reminder: this where the mouse is.
I've been taken over by dwarfs.
This kind of whole plateau area deal.
Mm-hmm.
That's your land.
Thailand.
That's your land.
No.
Where
This is your land.
which
You
where
say
were you built the
over
keep? Was it,
across the
Yeah,
was it out here?
yeah.
Okay.
Kind of towards. I mean, obviously there's a elevation thing there, so it's gonna be kind of.
Like a good
Yeah,
neighbor
towards the
guy
end of the
over
hill.
there.
So you can kind of look out over the water in the area and all that.
Yes.
Good deal. So upon arriving, you do see
Horses.
yes, builders sent from Blackfire have kind of merged with the group from the town. Easy to tell because there's a surplus of dwarves among the people working on your keep here. And you do notice a bunch of the dwarves seem to be in positions of oversight. Yeah.
Totally took over all the operation.
Yeah. They're like, what are you doing? No.
Adorable move.
Yeah. As well as there is a fairly decently sized detachment of soldiers that are staging on your land as requested. So
Treasure time, the captain.
approaching, you see that. You see all these builders working on the keep. You see kind of camp off to one side of the keep where all these soldiers have set up, and there are a bunch of them milling about.
Do I hear any arguing?
You don't, but you do see on the other side of the build like the opposite side from where the soldiers' camp is, you do see like a small, like wooden structure that has been built. Look a little raggedy, but it's over there.
Poor mom's son.
Good thing I brought some presents.
Maybe she'd like the dwarves if they built her something.
Ooh, like a mother-in-law suite.
Just an idea. Keep the peace.
I don't know if she needs a mother-in-law suite if she would live in the keep when it's done.
Yeah, probably for now. Keep's gonna take a minute.
It'd be a mother-in-law hut.
Probably better than what she built. Could be. If she allows them to do such.
As you guys are kind of standing here overlooking the work being done and all that, you do see approaching from the camp Captain Crouch.
Captain.
Oi! Eastern Wind.
Yes.
Thanks for the land. It's working well as a staging ground. So, just to update you on what's been going on.
Yes.
Long Bloom forces, fucking out of here. Consul, local guy. Swore fealty to Oric, so we're good there.
Good.
Martial law, time being. We're taking care of the sort of guard duties since we disposed of the Imperial Guard.
Replaced.
Yay.
Cool.
Anywho,
How did you dispose of them?
various ways. Many of them.
Were they local people?
Some.
Okay.
But,
Some are
you
still
know-
here.
Their families certainly are.
Depends. We gave everybody an option. Some left. Some surrendered. Some switched sides. So, some are dead.
Guessing the ones that switch sides.
Well, unfortunate.
Hey, needs must. Yes,
How are
we're-
you getting along
At
with
least
the,
to give them options.
Aye.
How are you getting along with the local populace?
Well enough. I mean, some of them aren't super.
Inside check.
Sure, bro.
Like, motherfucker, we're gonna live here. Okay, that's not great. Let's see. Is skills inside. Yeah, I thought I had a plus 0. It's the 7.
7. Yeah, I mean, you don't really read anything into what he's saying, but he continues. A couple people aren't super keen to be under martial law, but most of them kind of relax after the first few days, and they realize it's not that much different than what it already was. Because we're not trying to put people under our thumb; we're just making sure things are safe. So, really maintaining control, and we've got soldiers on regular patrols as the Imperial Guard would to keep the peace in town.
Are you putting any of them to work on this building?
On your keep? No. Should we be?
I still give enough labor. I'm not worried about it anymore.
I just want to get
You've
the town
already-
on our side. If we're gonna live here.
You've
That
already
is
hired.
our next
Yeah, we
objective.
hired
Yeah.
from town.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that was before another force came and conquered it. I don't know.
Oh,
And
I mean,
the
the people you hired, yeah,
Are
they're still working.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if they all got fired by the dwarves. I'm like,
No,
No. The dwarves are just like
Taking
they're
Okay.
they're speeding things up and like
Okay.
providing oversight, making sure it's actually like done well to dwarven standards.
We will have an opportunity to
Hmm.
sweeten the pot.
you know what we should have done 2 weeks ago?
Doesn't matter now, but
Yeah. We should have brought a lot of ale down here for the town.
it's okay. We can work this out.
Kind of moving a little closer to the
I'm sure they're floating barrels.
moving a little
Work with the
closer
drinks.
towards the edge of the like elevation change here, so that you can kind of see like the town on the other side of the like river mouth. He kind of points down towards where like the couple of little strandy bits of dock are, and you see since last time you came,
Firelight
more
check?
has been added,
Okay.
and it looks like they're building out more dock space.
That's one of the things I was going to ask the locals to do.
He points at that and he says, Well, we've well, we haven't added to the people working on your keep here. We have got under pay from their gracious new king, Ulrich. We've got a bunch of people working on building out the dock space, and they're going to be building more boats.
Yeah.
Good.
I think we need a lot of docks. Many docks. Many ships.
For the boats, at least.
Yeah.
And I will say that did go a bit of a ways towards making some of the townspeople happy. More jobs, more money.
Yes. Good.
More docks, more trade. Eventually.
Yes.
Eventually.
This town will be thriving.
If you
Or
have
else.
any issues with a certain
Mother.
mother?
Sam,
Mm.
she wasn't super excited when we showed up. We weren't super excited to see her either. But she chose that side of the build to erect her little shack. So we chose this side for our camp. And we've been happy enough to stay out of each other's way.
Just trying to gauge how mad she's going to be.
Hopefully not too mad. Can't imagine she loves all the noise. I don't.
Temporary.
Hey. So, that's what's been going on. He kind of looks over your shoulder back toward the build, squinting his eyes. You follow his gaze and see approaching a half-orc. Looks like
He looked at me. So
you're also
my
half.
mom.
Oh.
My mom was.
I see.
Oh, your mom's forward?
Yeah.
Oh, well then.
You see, yeah. He looks like he's like coming from the build. He's got pants on. Doesn't seem to be wearing a shirt at all though right now. He's got like semi like hairy chest, super built like big dude, kind of jacked out of his gourd after work. It's like sweating and glistening in the sun.
His muscles have muscles.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Whoa.
He's got a hammer in his left hand.
Would like to say, I have my wig on now again.
Yeah, your blue wig.
Adjusted.
Yeah.
He's got a hammer in his left hand as he approaches, and as he notices you all like looking his way, he puts up a hand and approaches. Excuse me, Kari.
Me?
That is your name. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I met your ma, Uma.
Mhm.
Lovely woman. Don't see a lot of poor folk out here, much less full-blooded. So nice to see one gets to talk with her a little bit. She's salty, but but real nice. You, however, sorry. There was a fella who came by a couple weeks past. Left this with us. He pulls out of his pocket. I told him I'd get it to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What did he look like?
Knife ear, kind of like him, red hair.
Okay. Did he appear
Are you clearing
cranky?
out?
I'm just side-eyeing him.
No offense.
He's fond of ears.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
You're a little nice.
Can take them with knives.
No offense, man. Sorry. Just it kind of, the elf. What is it? Not quite full elf, though, I assumed. Am I digging a deeper hole?
Ignore him. He'll be salty.
Anyhow, sorry. Angry? Maybe. I don't know. Hard to say. But he, I mean, he, I don't know.
So are you from the town then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think we have met you yet.
No. Sorry. With the Builders Guild. Just put on the job.
What is your name? I think it's
Oh.
sorry.
Sorry. You can call me Maz.
Maz? MP3?
Yeah, like maze. Maze, just a little easier. A little simple. He who listens.
No, not Maze. Mazar is the full name, but you can call me Maz. No need for the full. Anyway, I should probably get back to work. You mean to town? Long?
Yeah, not too long, but probably at least a night or two.
Until a big boat shows up.
I guess that is true. We didn't get it.
All right. Well, your mom invited me by for dinner. I assume if you're in town, you'll be there. So,
Right.
See ya. Eastern Wind. Nice to meet you. Glad to be working on your house.
Appreciate your hard work.
Thank you.
Thanks for the money. I'll turn and
More to be made.
kind of like wave over his shoulder as he heads back towards the quay. Gives you like a little glance and a smile over the shoulder as he goes.
I will like nudge her like the paper.
Oh. Sorry.
I'm surprised you didn't smell it when he handed it to you. It smells like a sweat.
It's been in his pocket.
What else could have been in his pockets?
Oh my God.
Hands. Dinner roll.
Let's have him last time with him.
The damn.
We have a letter open.
I'll cast fuck knife on it. If I do it though.
This should be from them.
I'm gonna have to start putting these in envelopes, so it doesn't matter if you tear it.
Yeah.
Right.
Put your hand.
There it is.
You already bled today.
There. Oh, jeez.
There's a lot of work.
Quite
He didn't
the
read the letter.
letter.
Oh.
Is that?
You don't.
Personal letter.
If you do want to share it, either you or I can read it out loud, so it's on the recording. If you want to keep it to yourself, that's okay. It's up to you.
So how far? Well, actually, how far does the build seem to have come?
Yeah, let's go over and look
We
at
got a
the
foundation.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to like fly over it.
No,
Sure.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
See the
A
evil.
little drone view.
My view.
Fucking guy.
Yeah. Sure. You can go do the flyover, to which you get many like from the builders down below.
What the?
I breath weapon just out in the
Just terrify some folks.
You're doing good work.
cook a bird or something.
Like a bird.
Breaks some beams.
Lunch on me, guys.
It's coming along nicely. The foundation is in place. They are starting to. You see, like the leveling and stuff, even beyond like the build space has been done, and they're starting to like erect kind of the exterior walls mostly now at this point. Not a ton of like the interior stuff done, but some of the exterior walls are like, being built up. Yeah.
And does it seem like they're using animal power to do any of these builds?
Some. I mean, you see like carts being pulled by horses and ox and things like that carrying stone and other materials, tools.
I
And
forgot to
things.
mention to Captain Crunch that I was going to offer my mechanical horse as.
He's not in charge of the build,
Yeah.
but if you want to, you can,
Can I
easily.
fly down to whoever's seems to be pointing and telling people to
Sure.
and offer him that.
Easily done.
I'm also going to walk over there and just ask what that time estimate is.
3 years.
3 years.
Right, so 1 year. Go on.
Initially, you start talking to the what's his face is here, Aster, the Builders Guild chapter lead in Tricklelake, who you like started the job with initially. He seems to be part of the project. It's the biggest thing in town right now, so you go and talk with him. Initially, his response is like, I'm probably thinking, 3-4 months. And one of the dwarves puts his hand on his shoulder. What? 1.
Good news.
And he's
1
like,
month.
what? 1 month. And he turns around and walks to another part of the building and starts working on something.
It looks like you got a good team here.
Yeah, well, they came in and sort of just started ordering. Yeah, they're great.
Good team.
Sorry
Best team.
for your toes to be stepped on. But
That's fine. They're very capable. So.
we did tell you we were going to go river and try to get help. So
And help came.
Got a lot of help.
Yeah.
game hard. The best way.
Well, I mean, wow.
Wowie.
The men don't really mind if it goes fast. That seems impossible. He looks back at the building. Anyway, it's fine with the men if it goes faster. They get paid the same either way. So if that's possible, then that's great.
How's the town dealing with all this?
Well, fine. Yeah. I mean, it's scary at first, when all these people come in and, like war is happening. But, we didn't have a ton of Imperial Guard here in Tricklelake. It's a pretty small town, so, it was over in like an hour. And then since then, it's kind of been business as usual. The captain over there put some rules in place and held a sort of town hall kind of thing, told people what was what. And since then, our lives haven't been too different, really. Just 2 hammers on a field of black instead of the gold orchid. So
If I look around, does it look like the soldiers and builders have tents up? Like, are they staying in their own spot on the side, or are they staying in town?
are you asking Aster?
Oh, yeah, first I'm looking around, but then I'll ask him if I don't see a ton of fucking tents up.
Gotcha. Yeah, there is a pretty sizable camp here on your land.
Okay.
But yeah, most of them are staying up here so as not to.
Over on the town.
Yeah, as far as what Captain said, he didn't think people would take as kindly to that. There are barracks in town. I think he said that would eventually be filled once, all this is over with proper new royal guard. But in the meantime, he thought his men should stay here other than the patrols in town.
Are there any sizable groups, people still that are not taking kindly to this? I know you said most people don't care, but is there anyone we need to butter up to make sure they're going to keep the town peace? Or
I don't think so. I haven't heard anybody particularly outspoken.
Has business been good?
Yeah, have these newcomers been spending their gold here?
The soldiers? Oh, sure.
And the builders?
Tavern keeps happy.
Yes. As long as you keep the
Dwarves love to drink. So, yeah.
well, good.
A little bit of a boost. And they provided, he points at like all the dock work being done, a bunch more jobs too.
I'm surprised they didn't drink the town dry. The way these dwarves go.
It's gotten close a few times, but
They probably bought some of their own.
Right, they probably drafted it down.
Speaking of new jobs, do you have just like a sailor skill or something here, or like we are potentially looking for some seaworthy type folk?
There's a handful of people in town who have sailed.
But no one place to go. Like we go ask around kind of thing.
No, but I mean, if you hit, I mean, really, we're very coastal. It's small. Tavern might be the best place to go. Set up a, like a sign up or something.
Yes.
I also
Write a
say
song.
in Feld's head too, like somebody's sailing the ship here. Maybe they'll sail it for us if there's not,
But
town.
still trying to butter it.
Yeah, I'd rather have people.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I've certainly met a handful of folk in town who are either here temporarily between sailing jobs or have maybe retired, but for the right coin, maybe they'll come out of retirement. I don't know.
Cool. That's really all my question.
Do you think that we should do that tonight then?
Yeah.
I was planning on going to the inn anyways, and
Tortuga moment.
dropping a little gold to let everyone drink for free for a night or something.
I will have to join you guys another night because I think I am going to dinner.
Oh yes, you had dinner there. You enjoy.
Jiraiya, can you make sure you cast something on her so she doesn't die, just in case?
Do you think it'll be that rough?
Yeah, maybe you should cast it on him.
How about you leave your on her
Good.
and tell her
I'll switch it. The band, the projected thought to you.
In case he's a slimy son of a bitch. Doesn't seem like it.
But that's how sneaky people might be.
He's a lich.
Yeah.
Who the fuck? A lich with great abs.
muscle wizard casts fist.
Oh no.
Glistening chest hair.
Rips open to reveal a carcass.
A rib cage.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Son of a bitch.
All right. So
Well, thanks for your hard work.
Do you want to share that, or do you want to keep it to yourself?
Yeah, I was gonna wait until we're not in front of.
You reconvene.
Yes.
So
We should probably go get rooms in it anyways, because we don't have hours.
we're gonna have our
You can camp on your land.
at the
Yeah.
the soldiers can provide you a tent.
we're gonna have a recruitment thing at the tavern anyway.
Yeah.
We'll just stay at the tavern.
That's fine.
Probably getting drunk. So.
So should we go to the tavern first, or should I?
I don't know how
You're not
sensitive it
going
is.
to the tavern. You're going to dinner.
Yeah,
Well, we
you're
go
telling
to
us
the
now.
Okay.
So tell us now.
Okay.
If you want.
I'll just read it. So apparently, I'm not in trouble. Is this good? So this is from
You're
Dan.
not.
Oh.
I see.
That's what I was kind of asking. Who? But I mean, he said. Okay, I'm just gonna read it.
Read it.
So, you're a difficult woman to track down. Good. I suppose that means I taught you well. I see you're laying down roots despite your frequent travel. I've heard a bit about the deeds of you and your friends. Quite a series of exploits, if you are able to be believed, but it sounds like you are doing mostly good things and still satisfying the duties of the order while you're at it, albeit in more of a public-facing way. Seems even heroes of the realm must dirty their hands slaying monsters in order to receive riches and recognition. Now to the heart of it, I do not blame you for what happened. None who have embraced this curse have entirely avoided the boiling of blood and the loss of control. It is named a curse for a reason, and though we bear it willingly, bear it.
Is that part of the note? Haha, Barrett.
No, that was me. Incurs inevitable consequence. Only wisdom in practice gained through time and training can mitigate that risk. Such unfortunate events have occurred before your time, and will continue to occur along the way after you and I are dust in boxes. It is why we of the order ever pursuant of deepening our own discipline, and is why we must hunt those afflicted with this curse, who latch on and resolve, and
Who lack our resolve.
who lack our resolve and moral imperative. I don't suppose your guilt over the incident is likely to fully dissipate despite my words on the matter. Still, I hope you will not shy away from fulfilling your oath or continue to flee some imagined wrath or punishment. The rest of the order is of like mind to me on this. But if you must carry shame, then bring it with you to Riverwall. I make my way there upon leaving this message for you and hope that you will join me when you can. Something is brewing there. Lycan activity has reached a fever pitch, and there are now also reports of bloodsuckers. I think we may have an arch vampire on our hands for the first time in generations. All we have
Great.
are aged accounts of past encounters, but they're supposedly quite cunning and exceedingly nasty in the scrap. We could use some help rooting it out and dusting the fucker. The vaccine. So, I mean, that might be a really good lead to potentially, I don't know how much arch vampires and liches may have in common, but they could potentially be working
Evil
together.
attracts evil.
We also got that sword from a vampire,
True enough.
and there's people there who don't like you.
Right. So we'll have to be careful at that time.
Where's Riverwalk compared to Riverwalk?
It
It's
is
on the eastern
opposite
side or western side.
And I'm turning the map again.
Of the north or south?
South.
You're in Tricklelake up here.
Ah.
Riverwall's way down here.
If that was the United States, it'd be San Francisco.
Oh,
We got some trekking to do.
but maybe after we visit
Oh.
here and here
There.
This whole range.
Yeah.
area.
This half of the south. I
If
don't know
we
if
are
we
not called, maybe we could
We really haven't.
start heading.
No,
Been
we
past the
haven't.
mountains. Those are the mountains my plantation was on. That's as far as we got over that
But
way.
we were on the eastern side of them.
Mhm.
We've never been on the western side.
And I still want to see what that little dragon thing is.
Mhm.
But it sounds like he's doing well and he's not mad.
Yes.
I feel so much better.
This is good news.
Well, it's really starting to worry.
I think Maz will take your mind off of it too.
Maybe a good distraction. No. Those outfits you gave me. Which ones looks the best?
Well, maybe you should come to the inn with us unless you plan on changing here.
Oh, there's tents.
None of them are our tents.
We can stand
Wait,
outside the tent.
what time of day is it? Because they said dinner.
Yeah.
It's a morning.
Morning. No, it's getting close to noon.
You got all day to get ready.
Okay.
Yes.
So, going to the tavern, trying to hire a crew.
Yes.
All right. How do you want to do so?
Well,
First, to
Well, we
attract
have a
attention,
bard.
I want to, yeah, and I just want to drop like a little sack of gold with the innkeeper and like say everyone who comes today's drinks are free.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Nice. All right. How much gold you giving him?
within.
I'm gonna get a little crazy. But there's a lot of people here from out of town too. That I don't know. It's like 100 gold. Does
Holy
it
shit.
seem like that's enough?
You
10 platinum.
bam.
You ever seen one of those?
Motherfucker. It's real.
From the Eastern World.
He says, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Thanks.
That being said, of the people you know, I mean, how many taverns are in town? How many taverns are in town?
You know, like one or two, right?
They're
Yeah.
taverns. So you know most people, yes?
Yeah.
Yes. Excellent.
That's all he said is yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I've had to say.
Yeah. Of those people, do you know any with an aptitude for sailing?
Yeah.
Of a either honorable or questionable background?
Yeah.
Excellent. Be sure to send them our way if you see them.
Yeah.
We will be in the area this evening. Yeah?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Well,
Table over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
yes, we might as well start.
And rooms, we need rooms.
Sure.
Threw me off.
Vocabulary doubled.
Insight check.
He's lit.
Man, what a funny last lich we find is like
No way.
Yeah.
No hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's been you the whole time?
Yeah.
Cool.
Phylactery is like just a beer glass.
Yeah.
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
Which one could it be?
Take one down, break it.
Turns out that song was written after killing Lich.
He's got 2 rooms available, so those can be provided for you. Since you offered and you gave him the gold, he sets up a little sign. He like very quickly makes a little sign that says like all drinks are free, paid for by the Eastern Wind, and like hangs it on the bar. He gives you materials. I want to make a sign if you're hiring
Yeah, sure.
people to come in. Half of them won't be able to read, but they'll know something's going on.
We'll make a picture sign.
Nice.
It's like, oh, all right. Right off. Who is the best?
Sign making competition.
You want some drinks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like a lightish beer for now. I plan to be here drinking for a long time.
Oh, yeah. He'll go and come back with drinks in a bit.
So, I mean, we'll make a sign.
So over the course of the night, yeah, you can feel free to make your sign. And then, are there any other tactics you want to use to draw people in? And also, what are you paying? What are you offering?
The pay, I was actually going to take a short field trip with any of us that want to go.
Mm-hmm.
But to the docks, whatever, try to find there's like a dockmaster type person or someone in that sort of office, right?
Yeah.
So I want to go talk to them and be like, what are like your normal, like what's the normal wages for like dock hands and like, just give me kind of the gamut of like what people get paid around here so I can beat it.
Okay, so like pay scale wise, that's gonna be, we can base that on like the lifestyle expenses in the DMG. So wretched is like nothing. That's like, awful,
Yeah.
right?
They just want to get out of the city.
They're trying to survive. Wretched is like barely alive. Squalid would be 1 silver piece per day. Poor, 2 silver pieces per day. Modest is 1 gold piece per day. Comfortable is 2 gold per day. Wealthy 4 gold per day, and aristocratic 10 gold per day.
Damn.
So like a gold
So-
or 2 per day.
Yeah, but basically what you are able to learn is like most sailors will fairly easily jump on a job that's at least a gold per day.
And then gives it.
Anything
Captain
above
2
that
gold.
is surely snag almost anybody.
Yeah, I think knowing that we'll put 1 gold per day minimum.
Should we maybe? I can't switch it back to you. I just pull you aside and say, should we maybe hire him for the day to tell us he knows everybody here, tell us who's good and who's not?
I'll flip him a platinum.
Yeah.
I like when people say that. We are hiring sailors. This doesn't have to be you, but you know some guys, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Send for them. Tell them to find us at the name of the tavern.
We don't know. Him.
I forget. I'm sure I named it at some point.
The more we drink, there's gonna be turned into the Eastern Wind Inn. So
Yeah.
Right.
the Eastern Inn.
Like I said, this place is not going to be.
You probably
It
changed.
is Eastern.
It's
kind
not
of.
even. Gonna be
You could probably
called
pay him to
Tricklelake.
change the name.
Yeah.
If you
Just
wanted
drop
to.
bags of gold.
Yeah.
Like, we'll make you a new sign. But yes, I tell them that. Like, pay kids to go to these people's houses. I don't care. It's like, we are serious about hiring
Quality.
a quality crew.
We need a captain as well.
How many people? Like 6 could fit on the boat besides us? Because that's a big old boat. It's not like we need a 30-man crew.
No, the
Seems
one
like
you
a couple.
hired.
My goal is to have more than one boat.
Oh, yes. Yes.
They're gonna make it for us.
Yeah, I'd say maybe could be sailed by 6, but that'd be tight.
Oh,
Probably like 10.
Okay.
Would be more
Like
reasonable.
10 for the kind of comfortable crew, and then like room for more people, right? Like for passengers.
For 10 like crews.
I just want to make sure we don't have to fill like 10, but like we're 5 or whatever.
right.
No, yeah, there'll be room for passengers besides.
Excellent. Any questions?
Get in.
You're with us right now, right?
Wonder if Maz would try to.
So do you want to spend some money to have like, go out and
Yeah,
grab a couple kids in town or whatever to try and
I'm
go
expecting him to do that.
gather
That
people?
platinum.
Do you want to? With the platinum?
Well, not with it, but
I mean, a couple
You
coppers
just gave
here
him
and
a
there.
fucking
Yeah.
platinum.
Yeah.
right?
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, he's got like pennies he
Yeah,
can
I mean,
throw
he's
around.
got, I got a place to run, but I'll figure it out. Yeah.
Thank you.
Everyone here's like that.
Well, when you throw money at anyone, you're like, okay.
Well, that was the same guy, wasn't it?
No, the bartender was the other one, wasn't it?
Yeah, was that not the bartender that you were?
No,
No,
was
he was
to
talking
the
to the
Dockmaster.
dockmaster.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
They're brothers, okay? They're
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Cousins at least.
Yeah, bartender is Keanu. This is Leonu.
The Reeves brothers.
brothers. The Reeves brothers.
Yeah.
That's not confusing.
Okay, Goron and
Go run.
Gildan.
Man dwarf.
All right, yeah. So he'll send some kids running around to gather folk and anybody interested in a sailing job to go see y'all at the tavern.
And also would tell him we paid for drinks for everybody for today.
Oof. Okay.
So you should probably show up later too. If you want a free drink.
Or now.
Yeah.
Tell girls you see. Every party is better with drunk girls.
Yes. All right.
I just work here, guys.
All right. So with your time in the tavern, you're gonna end up with a big ass,
Party.
pretty busy day.
I would say before we go back, remember, I was gonna say to Ricard, this would be a good opportunity to go find a girly shop and ask them about your dress because we will tell you to dress that way.
So
Blackfire.
A girly shop. Is there a
I
girly
don't know.
shop?
I'm sure there's a tailor or something.
I mean, there's a
You
yeah.
get your nails done.
Yeah, something.
Figure it out. Well,
Shave your legs. I don't know.
definitely
We've been on the
wanna
road
go
for a while.
to take it back.
Yeah, I don't know about like getting your nails done and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Here at Tricklelake, there's a tailor.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But this side of the river is probably better to
Unless-
get ready than the other side.
Moms might like Harry living now.
I
But
didn't
you'd be
say
out of
shave.
luck for you. You don't even have to shave. You got burned by lava. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh, I
You're
know
good.
your scars.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
No.
You're so rough and bumpy.
like if an avocado fucked an even uglier avocado.
Like a fucking topographical map of Utah.
Guess what, guys? Because I am a dual wielder. I'm Deadpool.
Oh my god.
Pretty on the inside.
I love you, unicorns.
Excellent.
Anyway,
On our way.
we'll say for hiring sailors. Give me. I want a persuasion check from somebody at advantage, and I want.
Deception as well.
Ooh, I think I'm good.
Huh?
And do a deception as well. Someone's gonna be very.
Only
easy
if you're
for
not
them.
going to pay them.
No, we're paying them.
Yeah. What are you? I mean, are you doing any deceiving?
Stretching of the truth.
What are you stressing?
So
Grand adventures.
Yeah, that's what I was
yeah,
trying
I mean,
to
just
get
trying
at,
to
'cause
butter them up a little bit. Saying like, you know,
You'll be
you will
joining our,
earn fame. You'll
be a part of the Eastern Wind.
What's
All
your
lies. I said
Yeah, it's
stretching the
alright.
truth.
This is leans more persuasion. Yeah.
That's so
And
good.
oh,
13 deception.
I also want an insight from somebody to see how well you narrow down to the best options for your quality of
Is this
crew.
a later thing? Or is this
Holy
like
shit,
while
I'll do
I
the
was
insight
there?
one. That's 8.
Never mind.
That's good.
Yeah.
You say have
Yeah,
advantage?
you
You have
always
advantage on this?
You have advantage. The insight does not.
Cool.
Mhm.
You've done a lot to get advantage on the persuasion with the free drinks and all that, the girls and everything.
He's using a car.
Hey.
We'll take that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So 27.
Alright, let's see if I can match that. Oh, that just rolled anyway.
Yeah,
I'll inspire him with song.
Yeah.
It's really hard to get out of there.
This
without
is
killing it.
Is it stuck?
No, it's just in there and it's a big dice, so I can't
Oh,
grab
shine your light in there and see what the top says.
it. I don't think
You
this
can't
will work.
see.
is it like
Flashlight.
is it reachable? Is
I'm
this,
just
or
gonna-
is it like
I'm just
a
gonna- I'm trying not to turn it. It's really bad. Oh, it's a 16. Okay. Plus 8.
nice? Okay.
24.
Over the course of the evening, you get a lot of people fucking hammered.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
You get a ton of people applying, like a ton.
I'm eyeballing everything.
Well, a ton.
People
for,
who've never been on a boat.
Yeah, a ton for Tricklelake, right?
Yeah.
So you get like 30, like around there. Definitely some who have never been on a boat before, but who are like, "Gold a day, I'll do fucking anything you want." Handful of people who have like varying degrees of experience. You do like with the pay, you get like 1 or 2 old guys who are like used to be sailors back in the day or whatever. You know, they've been out of work for a couple of years and it's traditional thin, like that kind of thing. But with Jariah's keen insight, as you're reeling him in, he kind of like is able to lean in, give a whisper here, a whisper there, help you sort out, who seems worth their salt. And you manage to get together a pretty solid group of 10.
Sure.
10, okay, at a gold per day.
10 gold a day.
And I was gonna, between people, we'll discuss whatever.
Mhm.
Especially after we get all these old, like the old guys and some of the young guys that don't know shit or whatever. We want to make this like a thing, right? Like, we'll eventually have more boats, hopefully, and maybe the ship comes back and new crew goes out, so it's whatever. So what do you think about taking some of these old guys, hiring them to go over day to train the new guys
Mhm.
that don't know what they're doing? We'll pay them like half of that for training for a few months.
Mhm.
And then once we have new boats, we have another boat.
I think it's a good idea.
Plus keeps people happy. Busy.
Are we? You want to turn this into
An empire.
a mercantile empire? So maybe we should hire some townsfolk to build some warehouses or something to store the stuff that we're bringing back.
At some point maybe. But I feel like this would be more of a the boats go somewhere, pick something up, go somewhere else, sell
Drop
it,
them
and bring back the money
to here.
to us.
With another shipment to make more money.
Potentially, yes. Pick up things from here.
Trade.
But I don't know if we need to stock things here.
Yeah.
But yeah, how much?
We should maybe hire, not for this trip, but we should hire someone who knows the value of things as well too.
Yes, in merchant.
Yes.
Well, okay, so question. Are you talking about turning this into just like is
To go operate out while we're fucking around and bring.
right, I get that. But like do you want to like be selling goods or are you just the shipping? Because
Okay.
just shipping is a thing that you can do. If you want to like sell
Yeah, for
goods
other
and shit, you have to like have goods to sell.
Right. I think probably for now the shipping part, and then like once we find the guy,
Mhm.
they can do shipping, and then also like at this
Purchasing.
part buy stuff
Imports,
extra
exports.
on top of the shipping kind of thing.
Yes.
But for now,
What should we name our ship?
that is later.
I mean, it's like in a day or two.
Yeah, well, later. But let's say how much.
Think about that.
So we
word
have the
drone
10 crew members.
Oh yeah.
A goal per day. We can, since we'll be with them for the most part, we can pay them or whatever. But we will
Or
be
the
away.
quartermaster will have the money.
Yes, we will be away from the old guys training the new guys.
Yeah.
So we have to decide how long we want to give them money for.
A
With,
month.
do you think we'll be back with anyone?
Mm.
I mean, I think we probably give the money to Ricard's mom or someone else that we trust
Yeah.
to distribute it.
What about
Someone trustworthy.
the council? Councilor Astor.
I mean, if you think he is trustworthy.
Seems like it.
Astor's not the consul.
Oh.
He's the Builders Guild chapter. The consul is stewarding pot.
Yeah. We will approach
Just
it.
suss him
We'll
out.
talk about it. Yeah. And if we do that, we will tell everybody that he has your money.
Yeah.
And if he stiffs you, stiff him,
Yeah.
and we'll hire someone else later.
Yeah.
But you will get your money. So, two extra old
Or
guys.
how about the guy we talked to, the dockmaster? He said, "Yeah, I'll watch."
He did. He's a yes man.
But yeah.
I mean, if
Yeah.
we're interested, sure. I mean, maybe we'll just hire him.
Yeah.
To be like the top. Yeah. Like you now work for us.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
How many?
You can. So you were told your keep construction will be done in about a month.
Yeah.
There's also, you could theoretically hire people to work at your keep if you want that. And you could have, like, if you have somebody there, you could have, somebody able to handle your books on hand. And then they're doing all that for you while you're away, and you show up and collect.
No, our keep's
Yes.
kind of like on a hill, right?
So,
Should we have like our own dock? Our personal.
Of course.
When they're done with all of these docks
Or multiple
for
docks for
Auric, then maybe they can add another one for us.
That sounds good. So how many old guys do we have? 2, 3
How many what?
old guys, old sailors that probably wouldn't be on the crew.
that we're not hiring right now, but that didn't seem shitty. To be teachers for young people who do seem shit.
I see. So you're not hiring the old guys. You're not hiring to be on the crew, but you're hiring
Unless
to
they seem
train
like
future crew.
Really, really good.
Yes.
But like, yeah,
Well,
some,
you're
some of
gonna,
the
one old
experienced
guy.
ones who maybe are not in shape
I
to.
think you always need one.
yeah,
on the
you're gonna need to
voyage.
train future crew like
Yeah.
on the sea though. You know what I mean? They're not gonna be able to.
I
like,
assume they they'd have access to boats, but they just wouldn't be doing what we're doing. Like rent a boat, charter a boat. Here's a boat. Take that boat.
Yeah. Like not a lot of not a lot of ships this size come through Trickle Lake, at least yet.
Yeah.
And it's like maybe eventually, right? But like right now what's being built up in terms of like expanded docks and new boats and stuff is like war effort stuff.
Gotcha.
Not a lot of
So maybe we bring 5 extra people with us that are apprentices, if they can
Yeah.
fit, and then we can.
I mean, you
train
could
them.
hire people like to be with your crew who are there to train.
Yes. At the reduced rate, you think?
They're apprentices.
Especially like if this first run is just like to Knight's Keep and back,
Mhm.
like that's a pretty simple
Yeah.
like
Or I
first
feel like-
voyage for somebody learning.
Even like the crew that we hire can, you know, have time off while other people are getting trained on aren't the same. But you know,
But,
Day
but
shift,
again,
night
like,
shift.
well, not.
Not
So
really,
if
like
you
that.
like bring on these people
a couple weeks
to
on,
train
couple weeks off.
and they go back and like you don't have another boat for them to get on, like they're gonna
Get
Do
rusty.
something
yeah probably right. They're gonna want
Which
to find
is-
another job if you don't have one for them.
which is acceptable. Yeah, let's do that. That's
Okay.
less moving pieces. So we'll have 10 good guys, 5 apprenticing dudes.
Okay.
At half rate.
So 5 silver per day,
Yes.
right? So it's another 2.5 gold a day. So you're at
So
12 and 12.5 a day.
gold per day. Yes. For the Trickle Lake and back journey.
For
Do we know
the-
how
the
long
Knight's
it'll
Keep.
take to
Knight's
get
Keep.
to Knight's Keep?
We can learn.
Ask
Could
the
I hit your
sailors.
vape pen? So I go outside and smoke a cigarette, but well,
I know. I
We
looked
only
at
have
that
an
too.
hour left,
I
and
know.
I'm like,
That's why I was like, I don't want
might as well just finish her out. Smoke a cigarette after.
Okay.
Very nice. Oh shit! I forgot about brownies.
They're brown.
Big motherfuckers too.
You're looking at about 15 days. From whenever. Well, when do you plan on leaving?
to when the boat gets here.
Yeah,
we
pretty
don't know when it's coming.
Okay.
Real quick left.
Then like day it arrives.
Yeah. I don't
Okay.
think we have anything else to do unless something pops up.
So you'd be getting there, yeah, towards the end of the month, and then you don't necessarily know when Capito and his crew are gonna arrive. So there could be some hang time in Knight's Keep before then another 15 days back.
Which we're not returning with them.
But then our crew can sail back to wherever we are.
But they're also, depending on how many Dragonborn he has with him, there might be back and forth trips to get them
That's
done.
it. It's mainly what we're paying for them for now.
Yeah.
Delivery.
So this first run is minimum a month. If you want to be safe, maybe pay or leave money at least for 2.
2 months, yeah.
2 months of what?
There's 25 days a month?
Dock space?
Or
Um,
20 days.
For the sailors.
I'm sorry, so minimum 30 days because yeah, there's 25 days in a month.
25 days a month would be minimum 50 days, right?
Correct, but I was thinking like normal months
Yeah.
in my brain.
Me too,
50.
at first.
So
12 and a half.
625 gold.
750 for 2 months.
50 times 12 and a half?
60 times 12 and a half.
Oh, there's 30 days.
There's 30 days in a real world month,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
what I was thinking in my head when I said
Oh, of how long it would take to get
yes.
there. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yo, we better get some funds. What? I mean, we're okay, but like Olo's a saver.
How much was it?
I mean, you could also
750.
drop the trainee thing and it would be 600
gold.
I think it's a good idea.
Invest. And that's like a month
I mean, we still have
for them to get back.
8,000, almost 8,900 gold left right now in the party fund.
I'm thinking in 2
It's going to be
months.
750 gold for 2 months worth of paying for them.
I'm sure
it's a
in
month
the next 2
to
months we're going to
get
make some
there.
money.
Or it's a month to get there and back. But there might be an extra trip because of the dragon, or there might be too many dragonborn to fit on the boat. So they might
So-
go back and forth again.
Is that 750 including the extra trip or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So the first trip-
regardless of whatever it takes, the 750 has everybody hired for 2 months.
Gotcha.
So the first trip for the Dragonborn to get back, something. You said that would be a month?
So it'll take you
One
about
trip
15
from here
days
to
to
here.
get to Knight's Keep.
Yeah.
And then
back
15
is
days
30.
back. And then you don't know how much hang time. Like if Capito and the Jagged Claw are not there yet when
Yeah.
you arrive, you don't know how long that your crew will have to wait for them, right? And then beyond that, you don't know when
And then
you're going
plus,
to be there.
yeah, plus we don't know. Yeah, when we'll be back or how many Dragonborn there are, they might not all fit on the first trip back.
But that does give you time to, like, over the couple of weeks or whatever, you can work with the crew that you've hired, the captain you've hired, whatever, and get you can get them set up to just, if you want them to, like, start working after they've taken the Jagged Claw back to Knight's Keep.
Oh, like working just regular jobs or?
Yeah,
doing
you could
shipments.
you could tell them to go to a city and look for work,
Oh.
like as a crew.
With
Be plenty of shipments that need to be done in war.
war is money time.
Mhm.
Is that boat, is it able to go up to like Blackfire and back? You know? I mean, of course you.
Probably too big to go through the
Yeah,
river, right?
probably too big for that river.
But it could go to Kolyana and back.
Yeah.
You know. And,
I'd give him that route
Yeah.
first.
yeah.
Anyways,
Well, I was pretty much wondering was how long. Well, it should line up to where when the Dragonborn get back for Keepstone.
Yes.
Yeah. There'll be somewhere for them to
Sweet.
sleep. Yeah.
At least rest after a long journey type deal.
And really, we should probably hire someone to like take care of the people and be
Oh yeah,
like,
eventually
personal guards. Or
we'll have a
whatever.
Dragonborn
Yeah.
fucking sailing crew.
But also be like, you know, the personal guards and the maids and like everything else, like that are getting paid. Don't look at me like that. It's still a rising station.
yeah.
We
Sweet.
can give them jobs and teach them skills.
You took pretty care.
So,
All right, so 750 is paid. Yes, for the 2 months.
Yeah, subtracted it.
You've hired a crew. You've hired a captain, who I feel like should be a person.
Yeah, with a name.
I tell you
And a
what,
story.
let's do something crazy. Who do you want your captain to be?
Ooh.
oh,
Not
Um,
Crunch.
No,
Jack
he's got a job.
Sparrow.
Christ.
Oh, no.
Why is the rum gone?
You're looking up captain names?
Captain Maz.
I thought you said Captain My Ass at first.
I thought you said
Captain my
cap that ass.
Captain Maz. Seemed like you
Actually,
could keep motherfuckers in
after
order.
Yeah,
your
that's true.
stuff at the tavern, you went back and had dinner
Yeah.
with Mazanuma. You get to talking. The grog is flowing. Maz does say he's done some sailing.
Oh,
Let's do it.
Recruitment.
I mean, if you are interested, we are getting ready to sail to with Knight's Keep, and we're hiring sailors right now.
Cars be like, all like, my captain, my captain.
He's got a special bonus for it.
How much experience do you
That'd be a great time for
Be a great-
innuendos. Like, are you experienced in the wet?
In the wet.
I'm very good with knots.
Oh.
No, yeah, he's fairly experienced. He says he's been like first mate on a crew before.
Shit.
So he has not captained a vessel, but he has the skills necessary if you would like him to be one. If you want to hire Maz as your captain.
You don't have to see him a couple times a year.
Guilt-free conjugal visits. Always
He's always coming and going.
coming and going.
I mean, I think we were looking for a captain, and I don't know about. Yeah, I mean, you're probably one of the more experienced sailors, I would say. Here.
From your word.
Experience with this one sailor, yes. You seem like the most experienced I've ever seen.
Throw some coffee
Are you speaking to his pecs?
You look so
You look very
experienced.
Can I just? Okay.
Be able to show me another too.
Did he come to dinner without a shirt on?
I would hope it'd be like a
So I
button
don't
up that's
wear-
like just too
I
short.
don't wear a shirt. Oh, yeah.
No, he came to. He does. He's wearing.
You cleaned
Yeah.
up.
Honestly,
Cleaned up
yes.
real nice.
He's wearing like a linen shirt with the sleeves rolled up, and it does have like a fairly like not like a deep V, but you know, like it's got that kind of a like a Henley look to it.
Little hair fluff, chest hair
Yep.
fluffing out.
Just low enough to see like a little bit of the fluff, a little bit of like the muscle. Yeah.
Wait, do I know how this head thing works with Ola?
I mean, we've done it before.
Yeah.
Found
Are
a
you-
captain, Ola.
Are you connected to Olo?
Yeah, we specifically did because I was worried that he might not be a lich, but yeah.
Okay.
Be a
They were going to be
scoundrel.
alone. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Which,
Ola,
maybe he's a
can you hear me?
Yes.
I think I found a captain. He's got first mate experience.
Okay.
It's Maz from earlier. You remember?
Yes.
Yeah, he seems interested.
Well, why don't you two meet us for breakfast tomorrow morning?
Are you doing anything for breakfast?
I am now.
Okay, they said they would like to meet you. Consider you for captain.
I guess we'll have to get up early then. Feed the black. Yeah, you guys can meet Maz at
in your
breakfast.
mom's shack.
Also, when you
Which I'm sure is
You've
a
got-
one bedroom.
you've got plenty of land.
One, go ahead.
One room.
Okay.
I'm sure he's got his own tent.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a small home.
Oh, yeah, he
Oh
lives
yeah,
here.
he lives there.
Yeah. He's from here.
And he was.
Anyway, not important. In the morning, you wake up to see a new ship in the cove here.
Oh,
Let's go.
had breakfast on
We
our
still
ship.
need to think of a new name for
I'm
the
working
ship.
on it.
You're able to meet with
I
Maz.
changed my captain search.
Do you
to
have-
name search.
Do you have like particular questions for Maz? Or are you just trying to get his vibe?
How
You've been
many
doing
knots do
this.
you know?
Well, other than the ones I showed you. You can roll an insight check.
Oh, you've already given him an invite. Great.
I was testing his knowledge.
She did it's like.
Yeah, either one of you can.
Unnatural 20.
Well, that's
No.
good.
Unnatural.
Oh, a dirty
Unnatural
20.
I see.
I thought you just got a natural 20. I'm like, wow, you learned a lot from banging.
You were paying attention.
See through his soul.
Maz seems like a very like stand-up, honest guy. You don't think he's bullshitting you. He's seems to be being truthful about his experience. Seems capable and knowledgeable as much or more than any of the other sailors that you hired. And none of the other sailors that you hired have ever been either captain or first mate on any vessel.
I think we should buy him a hat.
Yes, we should.
Bandanas for
All round.
Bandanas all around.
Maz, do you know how to fight?
I've been in a scrap or two.
How about with weapons?
Been in a scrap or two. Yeah.
Not that we plan on you needing to, but
These aren't always safe.
yeah,
I had to be at least able.
there's also war coming soon.
Don't remember that.
Do you want me to give our captain his first test?
Sure.
Maybe later this afternoon we do a little spar.
I'd be honored.
Do you have a weapon?
Just like a dagger.
Or maybe outfit you a bit. We
Does
should
it
probably
look like,
outfit the whole crew.
Yeah. We should
does it look
probably-
like a butter knife for you? A dagger, like
No, it's that'd be like, I mean, if it was a knife, but no, it's like a dagger. You know,
It's
a
not
regular
knife.
person's short sword.
This is a no.
yeah, be like a sword for a gnome. You know. Oh, sorry.
Sword for a York.
Again, I'm not trying to. I swear.
Putting this in your file. Blatantly racist at all times.
Yeah.
Let's go trade with you, you piece of shit. It's a good thing we do not have an HR.
Department, yeah.
Yet.
Well, I don't think we should.
We won't.
I just look around. Kari.
Would you like to outfit
You're
your
sleeping
crew?
with our employees.
Do you want to outfit your crew with weapons?
Not at work at the
Yes.
time.
Okay.
I
What do
think
you?
that's a smart idea.
Let's get them some, weapons that they are proficient with.
Yeah.
Anyone can use a crossbow. Anyone can
Right.
use
I was
a
thinking
sword.
for sure crossbows.
Yeah.
Maybe like a little thing of pitch.
Yeah.
So you can light fire crossbow bolt.
All right. How many of what do you want to get? You have 10 people, including Maz.
15 people.
15 people, including Maz. So let's do a little math.
He's getting 2 gold a day, right?
Oh, all right. Is he?
I don't know. Is it?
No, I felt like our captain should
I
get
think
paid
he
more than the
Yeah,
crew,
probably.
right?
Well, that changes your price. Well, it's
Probably
just
60
another
gold.
gold. Yeah, another 60 gold then, if you're paying Mass 2 a day. And then weapon-wise, how many of what?
Are
I
we
already
assuming-
removed the 60, so don't add that to whatever.
Are we assuming that we can source about whatever within reason here?
Yeah.
I'd say probably at least 5 crossbows.
Light?
Probably
Or-
because it's a small boat. I don't think you're gonna have heavy ones.
Okay.
Having heavy ones mounted to the side.
Yeah. I think like a barrel or 2 of pitch, not only to use for like sealing boat holes,
Mhm.
shit like that, but for lighting
Other vessels on fire.
projectiles. Yeah.
Well, you don't have cannons.
Right.
No, he means dipping the
Pitch.
bows.
I see.
And lighting them.
They can find rags themselves, I'm sure. I think they needed probably at least 2 solid like axe maul type things.
Yes.
For like, so
People
it's like
that
here's
get
a
on
ladder
board.
to your boat.
Mhm.
No.
Mhm.
Right.
Let's see if we put it.
Some swords or scimitars.
Yeah. Am I good? Are we going too fast?
Yep.
We would like.
Yeah. Scimitars would be cool.
I think, again, this is up to Mac, but I think scimitars are like not everybody's proficient.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. How much pitch were you looking for?
They are.
I'm
No,
thinking.
they're not.
Probably. I don't know. What's the size? I was saying like if they were like in 5-gallon buckets, like 2 of those
Okay.
should be enough, like to
Yeah.
look usable for a regular shipping situation, and also.
Okay.
So we got the 5 crossbows, 2 buckets pitch. I'd say 2 like axe maul, like some sort of.
What kinds? You got
Biggins.
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 These ones I was thinking more like
Like hammer on one
utility
and axe on
style,
the other.
like
Oh, okay.
yeah, not necessarily a weapon, but like an actual axe maul thing. Remember? You ever see this?
Like for work? Like tools.
Yes.
Okay.
could be used as a weapon in a pinch, but not necessarily like a battle axe.
Sure. Well, okay, let's just say sets for the ship. Some woodcarver's tools.
Yeah.
Whatever we need for the bosun.
Yeah.
A lot of rope.
I don't know. Extra sails. Some of that might already be on the ship. The ship is already sailing. You know?
That's
You
for
think it's got a
fishing.
couple parts?
Huh?
So you get a couple extras. Like
Yeah.
some
Yeah, they need to get here in case. Yeah.
That's actually a pretty good idea. Having fish while they're
Navigator's tools.
like waiting for Dragonborn or us or
Oh, we
whoever.
need food for all of them too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they can feed themselves if they can fish.
Teach them.
But
Or
how
even
often do
on-
we want them
I was more thinking
stopping in the
of-
water and just like, you know,
I was thinking more of
dragon nets?
dragging nets and then also selling those fish
Yeah,
to the
sure.
next town to get money to pay for their own food or whatever they want to eat. Not them just eating what they catch. Not like any real profit for us or anything, just something that they can sustain themselves with.
I think we keep the hold free for the stuff that we're gonna make more off of what's going on with the war getting shipped back and forth
I
than
mean, cruise
from the fish.
got it. You gotta have like food and water and stuff.
Oh no, I know. I'm just saying, like, rather than them trying to make an extra buck off fishing,
Yeah.
like just have them hauling shit for the war.
Okay, so okay.
Do you think maybe we should get some medical supplies too for potentially the Dragonborn coming? In case there's anybody.
Well, also, yeah.
Injured.
Also, in case anybody gets injured on the ship, which is true.
Right.
happens.
Medical supplies would be good.
Bitch. Walking off.
Close up that stab wound real quick.
It hurts. It's okay. It's going to. You got stabbed.
So the only weapons right now I have are the crossbows.
Yes, so I was gonna say 16 or 15 daggers. Everyone should have a knife.
Okay.
I think
Short swords are regular, right? Simple.
yeah.
They're martial.
No,
Short sword?
Short sword?
I don't think so.
I don't think so
It's a
either, but that's
sword
what they
that-
are.
That's what it's saying?
I was gonna say whatever number we decide. Some swords, I think at least 2 or 3 like long, like polearm kind of spear
Yeah.
type things. Halberd, I bet that's martial, but like
Javelin's
Blades
martial?
or
I don't know if a javelin is. I'm thinking like a spear, something with like a reach.
a spear with just like a hook on the end that can push a ladder
Yeah,
off.
like
or
a
do
fish hook.
something. Yeah.
But real sharp on the end. The old fish kicker.
Short swords are martial.
Wow.
There has to be like a blade
What's the simple weapon options that would
Yeah.
cudgels, mace.
stick?
Yeah, clubs, daggers, great club, hand axe, javelin, light hammer, mace, quarterstaff, sickle, spear.
No swords.
A sickle. I guess farmers use it.
Yeah, I mean, martial doesn't like they can use short swords if you want to buy short swords. It's not like they can't. Like
They just won't be
martial
proficient.
is more a yeah. I think the difference between like simple and martial is more like typically a martial weapon to be like proficient with it,
Mhm.
and not in the D&D sense of the term, but in like a real life sense of the term. Typically requires more training, whereas these simple weapons are like hammers and shit. Like anybody can whack someone, you know.
But
Poke them with a
I
spear.
mean, if we get them some swords, I can teach them on the boat.
Okay.
We could do some training.
I mean, yeah,
courses.
like they're gonna get a month of training at least
Right.
from us.
So what are we buying?
You get the daggers on the list.
Got the daggers already.
I'd say
Scimitars.
Scimitars.
And some more expensive short sword.
I know, it's as good as a short sword.
If it is a theme.
Your crew is pirates.
Yeah, everybody gets an eye patch.
Yes.
5 short swords.
5 short swords.
5 spears.
Some big billowing pants.
Yes. Sorry, 5 spears.
Yeah.
Okay.
One special scimitar for the captain.
Is that real?
Yes.
Why not? It
Give him
has
a
to have
fucking
some.
trident.
Yeah.
'Cause that's way cooler.
That is way
You can give him
cooler.
a trident or like a rapier, or he probably wouldn't want it. He's too big for a
Yeah,
rapier.
he's
Just give him a trident.
A trident
People
sounds
love that.
You
kind of up his
uh,
alley.
Is that a trident?
Yeah.
Well, why
Fucking
don't I
awesome.
ask him what he wants?
No.
No.
Well, if he wants to take something else, he's welcome to.
Yeah.
The ship provides a trident for captains.
All right. All right.
I was gonna say for the scimitar that I was like, yeah, well, I mean, just like the hat, just gives him position. But a trident definitely says something.
Yes.
Yeah.
He says, I'll send
Sends
you
a message.
3 times.
Especially if he just taps it on the,
Yeah.
direct order to calling out, barking out orders.
But I'm also gonna get them a hat.
Yeah.
And a fancy captain coat.
A big feather coming out of the hat.
Yes.
And a captain coat, no shirt.
Yeah.
Hat and a captain's coat.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
A fancy captain's coat.
Okay, add a couple more gold for the fancy.
We just met this guy, guys.
Yeah, but she's
He's
low.
representing us.
True.
All right.
My mom likes it. Okay.
Your wedding bells?
Anything else? More weapons, more supply.
I think probably I don't know, shields. We need some shields.
Yeah.
So people are shooting arrows at them.
Yeah.
Just in case. Like I want them to feel like they're not gonna immediately die. So I don't know, like 6 shields.
15 shields. Just give them all. How much does the shield cost?
I don't know, dude.
Give them all a shield.
I'm worried about cargo space. That's why they have like.
Well, the shields, we can just Viking it up. Put it on the
That's
side of the
exactly
ship.
what I was thinking. Exactly what I was thinking. Just they have them already there. If they
Yeah.
need to move them, they just
Yeah.
pick them up. And they're just on posts or some shit.
Shields are 10 gold apiece.
Oh, shit.
That's right. It's
So, like, 4?
It's like 150 gold.
I'm kidding.
So how many shields are there?
15 shields. Everybody gets a shield. You want a shield?
That does seem
You want a
pricey
shield?
for shields, but
I mean,
The
I get
captain
it.
does not get
It
a
is
shield.
They
more
give
time.
plus 2 AC.
The captain does not get a shield. Or else we'd need 16.
no, sure.
No, he's part of the 15.
Is he part of the 15?
Yeah, he's like part of your core 10.
I thought we got 15 and then he joined later because of like.
No, we let somebody else go.
You turn red.
Well, there's always a weaker.
Yeah.
You practice a little ageism and then when the old guys go.
I didn't know.
All right, anything else?
No?
Well, I mean,
besides the food and the
I got that in
but like
there.
for weapons and stuff, I think that's
rations. Or
That's what
I've got
Vader
that
said.
in.
sounds good.
That's it? All right, that brings me to chapter 475.
Okay.
Juicy, but they're all ours.
Hey, this
Investment.
town is gonna love us so much because we're spending so much money.
Yeah. I mean, they've just seen more money than they've seen in a year.
Right.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
more income.
All right. Very good.
Hopefully,
You've
they
got
start-
your crew. You've got them outfitted. You got your new boat. What are you
they
going
on
to
the
name
boat?
it?
All right.
Want to see
So-
that crew on the boat doing stuff on the dock,
How
cleaning
about
it, wash the poop deck,
It's fresh. It's a new boat.
whatever.
get in there, touch it, get all the splinters off.
Do it anyways.
Sand down
You need
better.
to practice. Show me you know how.
Oh, we need to buy mops.
windbreaker.
Okay.
They're already on the boat. This boat's being sailed currently. They just took the boat 2 weeks to get here. They've got that shit.
What did you say?
Windbreaker.
Windbreaker. The
It's a
jacket.
boat.
Oh, the name of the boat.
Because also it's far. It's
Eastern
funny.
wind and
Yeah.
But also, it sounds like you're like destroying yourselves a little bit.
Or farting.
Yeah.
Right, that's where I was.
Well, I was trying to not make it too like on the nose with like us.
Oh, dude, on the way here, I was saying we should be flying long bloom flags, like total undercover fucking. Like, no one will
So-
fuck with a long bloom ship.
It's like the shipping company name
unless our one side shoots at us.
Well, yeah, but they'll know that we're doing it.
for like the
Maybe.
shipping company name. My
Yeah.
potential thing here is Seabound Solutions. And it's a subsidiary of the Eastern Wind Trading Company.
There we go.
Eastern Wind Trading
Yeah,
Company.
Eastern Wind Trading Company for sure.
But I have some potential names. I tried to put the word east in there and then the word wind. The game's a bunch of shit. So, Eastward Wanderer. I'll pre-screen them because I'm much stupid. Eastern Stormbreaker. That's a little hardcore for it.
Yeah.
We'll skip the wind. All these are windward. Tide Whisperer. How about Eastern Serenity?
I'm down with that.
We can always repaint it.
Peaceful.
It's not like it's a social security number for a boat. Like it can change. Eastern Horizon Seeker.
Or just Eastern Horizon.
What the Event Horizon?
That's cool.
It's a scary book.
That's it. I mean, definitely we're going with the Eastern Wind Trading Company. For sure. As our company, not as
Yeah.
a boat.
Yeah.
You do something like wind related.
Yeah.
Cyclone.
Trading Company.
I almost said the Tempest. I was
Just take your name.
Yeah. be kind of funny though.
Let's see here.
It might increase the chance she attacks us.
Breeze Dancer. It's very pretty.
Hmm.
I still like Eastern Horizon the best.
Breezy doesn't.
Breezy doesn't.
Breeze Appeal. They're all puns.
They're all puns now.
He's a bard.
Yeah.
Breeze, please, Voyager.
They usually name like boats like women names or something.
Uh-huh.
You can.
What about
Like that's yachts normally.
Sticks?
Sticks.
Why?
What? Akari.
I just thinking, come sail away with me.
Oh. Like STYX.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Sticks, but spelled differently.
What was the one you liked earlier? Eastern something?
Eastern Horizon.
Or the Serenity one.
Or Eastern Serenity.
Sounds like a massage play.
I know. That's why I like Eastern Horizon more.
Or like winds of something.
But I just don't know what.
Winds of change.
Winds of Fortune. Winds of Change is on here. Winds of Adventure. Winds of Discovery. Winds of Fate.
I like Ones of Fortune.
That sounds the most logical for a trading.
Trading view.
Mhm.
Winds
Oh,
of
yeah.
Fate is pretty rad though for
It is.
your goals.
That's-
Yeah.
That sounds more like the boat that comes with cannons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Well,
I
you're
like
That'll be
Winds
the
of
next boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
That's the
what
next
it is.
boat. Yeah. The bigger boat.
That's when we steal
the
some
flagship.
We steal some pirate ship and rename the
Yes.
motherfucker.
Yes.
No more of you.
Yeah.
Or you can name it. I always thought like one word names are cooler for stuff like that, like Fatebinder.
Mhm.
I like it. Winds of Fortune.
You guys go to her?
So, Winds of Fortune.
Winds of Fortune.
Done deal. Painted and everything.
Winds or wind?
Wind.
Winds. Wind.
Oh.
You just said both.
I thought you said wings or winds.
Wind.
Wind.
Is it Wind of Fortune or
No, I think
Winds? of
Could be
Fortune?
ooh, something with wing or wings could be cool too.
That is a little more Dragonborn on the nose. Yeah. How about Just do wings of fortune.
I still like ones better, but I'm down for whatever you
Or
want to do.
wind wing. Like one word. I don't know.
Do one more list, and if nothing cool comes out, we'll just stick with the list.
The Flying Merchant.
Flying Dutchman.
Yeah.
The flying dragon.
Winged Horizon. Horizon, not Horizon. Wings of the Tides.
Oh, what was the first one you said?
Wind Horizon.
Eastern Horizon.
No, oh my god.
Just-
I know. It's out of my brain already.
It's gone forever.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Which one? The first one we liked?
The very first one, or the one I just said?
The one you just said that was the first of 3 that you just said.
Yeah. No.
So that you said like something wings of
Fortune.
no, it was like something with merchant or something.
Merchant, yeah. The Flying Merchant.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's not a merchant vessel, but
No.
But it, shoals.
sure.
Mm.
I'm thinking that.
Yeah,
for
we'll talk
now.
about it in the.
I'm fine with it. That was pretty much all the good ones for this list.
Can always talk about it on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So we're not naming the boat right now.
Nah, we'll just-
I mean, we are in the story.
We thought it was gonna happen. Well,
You can do a little paint job mid sailing or something.
No. We're painting it now, whatever the name of that we think in the future.
Just hang a guy over the edge. There you go.
Right now, we walk past the boat and it's just the text is a little blurry. We didn't,
It's out of focus.
It's out of focus.
it's
on
out
the
of
camera,
focus
yeah.
in the camera. Yeah.
It's
It's definitely already on
I
there.
kind of like what was thinking just the wind maw or something like that, but then that's just like an ode to him.
It's a
Yeah.
little- Sounds good. We'll figure it out.
Is there a god of the sea?
Yes. Yes, there is.
It's not Poseidon.
No, I think it's deep socialist or something. Maybe.
It's a lot of syllables.
Pantheon. Fuck off. Alright. Okay, so depending on what you want exactly, there's
Sorry, real quick. I know I just asked you to pull this list up. What about Bahamut's favor?
Ooh.
It's good too, but it's a little on the nose.
Yeah.
Seize the day.
It's spelled SEAS. Sorry, go ahead.
You're fine. So, related gods, maybe anything that could be related. There is deep Sashalus, it's the elf god of the sea. Sylvanus is the god of wild nature.
You're a god of luck.
Avandra,
Who is it?
Avandra.
Yes, she is the god of
We do
change and luck.
Avandra's favor.
Avandra's holy nipples.
Windward spirit.
Christ. There's a goddess of wealth, greed, and vengeance.
That sounds a lot like me.
Who's that?
Tiamat.
Tiamat's favor.
Tiamat.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
God of strength and storms. It's Cord. Coralon is the god of magic and the arts. Bane is a god of war and conquest, although he's an evil aligned.
Ship face.
Shoot faced. There's Helm, I guess, which is like sort of the other side of that. God of protection.
Real love.
What is it?
Real love spelled R-E-L.
I mean, if you want it to be like shit's a coming or something, there, you know, the Raven Queen is the goddess of death. It could be like the Raven Wind or something. I don't know.
The wind of death.
I mean,
we want to buy some stuff.
Pirate flag.
Send it to the wind of death.
no, I said Raven
We're
Wind.
not
I know.
partnering.
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, we're not here to steal your shit.
Don't cross it.
That's funny.
Anywho.
Be the white pearl.
So, like, I mean, not necessarily pearl, but the gem name here, like of the East, or something like that. Or could be not bad. Because we are on the east-ish of the continent, so it's not like totally ridiculous.
Eastern tide.
No?
On land, we are the eastern wind. On sea, we are the eastern tide. Which is also pretty fucking funny. I don't totally get that. Bide, for you will be the tide of the east soon. Got something going on in there?
No, I'm looking at
Bullshit things.
which I wasn't.
There's also not working. Bone heart.
I don't want this one, but liquid asset is pretty funny.
Liquid acid?
Asset.
Oh.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
The platinum tide.
Mm.
I like that one.
Yeah, I like that one a lot, actually.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Platinum tide.
The or just Platinum Tide?
I think
That sounds more funny.
The
The platinum tide.
the Platinum.
Makes
wrote
it
it
sound fancy.
I already wrote it wrong.
It's our own boat.
The Platinum Tide. All right, we got a boat named. Are you ready to sail?
The sailing.
You do.
You knew that.
You do. All right.
Well said.
It is 10:40. I'm just.
Yep, I'm aware. I got you. I got you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. You sail away. There is much sailing to be done. There's much getting to know your crew.
She already did that.
There's much
Intimately.
Captain.
there's much
So
below
far.
below decks.
She's familiar with above and below
Shenaniganery.
decks.
And
If there's any RP situations you'd like to have between now, or you can think about it and we can get to it next week or whatever. With crew.
How'd Maz do our sparring match?
Uh,
Let's roll for it.
I mean, he's not
Did you
level
beat the shit out
11.
of
No,
him?
I know. I was gonna use weapons. I was just gonna like do little.
Something that's just hand to hand.
Yeah,
What
He
do you-
affords, yeah, he
See
affords
how-
himself.
See if he gets a chin or not. You know what I mean? Just. You know,
Yeah, he
nothing crazy.
represents
I'm not trying
himself.
to fucking hurt him. I just
Yeah,
him. Not even trying to
he
fuck him up at all.
he holds him.
grappling.
He does well.
Okay, cool. Just wanna know he can handle his shit.
I want to also talk to my mom before we leave.
Okay.
Okay. So, I would have assumed I probably had got to dinner early
Okay.
that day to give her gifts.
Yes.
Yeah, because I had gotten her that
Dragon.
little tinkering dragon
Ah.
and the chess set or the chess thing that plays against her.
Okay.
She like looks at the chess set like, what is this?
Okay, so I'll show you how to play.
Do you know how to play?
Make up the rules.
You know how to play chess. Okay, you teach her how to play chess. She's got someone to practice against.
This is your horse piece.
Don't eat it.
Don't eat it.
So I heard you made a friend in town.
Maze? He's a good lad. Lad? I'm mixing like 4 accents together right now. I'm scattered, yeah. Yes, regarding Mass is very nice.
Did you just meet him, or do you know him? Like, have you known him for a couple of weeks or something?
Just since I've arrived.
Okay. So you've been here for a little while? I don't remember, like, when she left.
She will have been here for like
At least a week. Right?
yeah, a week, probably a week or so.
Okay. So you think he's a nice person, it sounds like?
Yeah.
I mean, he seems nice.
He's always been nice to me. It's good to see more like us.
It's pretty hot, huh?
Yeah. I didn't do anything.
That's a funny conversation you should have first.
I was just gonna ask, like, I was
Well, this
waiting
is
for her to
occurring
ask her,
before
like,
the
did
dinner.
you fuck him? You didn't fuck him. Yeah, I don't want to fuck him.
Break me in half. I don't know if I can.
He's not the captain.
Kill him.
He fucked my mom.
Retcon.
Or not, maybe.
Whoa.
Also, I wanted to tell you, because I know we talked last time, about running away, that I am planning on facing my mentor. I should get the letter from him. And it says I'm not in trouble.
Will you be going back to the order or staying with your friend?
I mean, I think I will stay with my friends, but try to help the order as well. Do what I can.
I'm glad you are not in trouble. No more worry.
No more worry. I did think, on my way here a lot about what you said, though. Not to run away. How do we not had to leave so suddenly? I was going to try to track him down. But it
Now
seems
you
like
have your
maybe fate was going to do that for me anyways.
Good. You will go see him?
Mhm. And those dwarves are not going to cause you too much trouble, yeah?
I'll whack him with my stick.
Do you want me to ask some of them to build you like a little more semi-permanent residence until it keeps ready? I think it's supposed to be ready in about a month.
I'm okay here. Some, I don't know, more at my roots. Closer to nature. Not much wood super nearby. Kind of back that way, so it's nice to be able to hear the water and the weed.
Is there anything you need that I can get you? Like, I don't know, do you like fishing? You want a fishing rod?
I can fish for a guy. My old bones have not failed me yet.
No. I just want to make sure you're taken care of.
I'm okay.
I'm gonna have Mass check up on you when he comes back.
That would be good. promise I won't do it.
I guess I'll have to get ready if he's coming to dinner.
All right.
What's for dinner? Old horse.
Perfect.
I love
Horse stew.
Aged.
Oh yes.
Horse jerky.
I'm pretty sure it's probably fresh goat.
Maybe. Depends on what you do with your guns. All right. Then you are on the sea. You proceed unabated for many days. Eventually crossing that stretch of the Cobalt Sea that kind of comes between the two continents there, and end up entering into the Breeze Glen Vale. It's not more. I mean, like maybe like this is quite a big stretch of your journey. You're going to be like a couple days in the Breeze Glen Vale. Within a day, you're noticing like winds starting to pick up, and it's a very it's an extremely wide river, like maybe like half a mile wide. It's huge, but you are noticing the water get like choppier. Because due to the winds, it's almost sea-like in nature, the way the water works.
Does it seem like the winds are coming from the Tempest Town?
Looking like as you're progressing, like looking to the left, over the Tempest Downs there, you see, I mean, like the hills and things rising up along the way. It looks like there's just ever-present cloud, like cloud coverage. You see patches, because you're able to get this like wide view of the land over there. You see like patches of heavy rain here and there. You see areas of like thick fog and mist, and you do constantly, as you're passing through this area along the Tempest Downs, see regular lightning stuff. Some will be close, some will be very far, but there's never more than like a couple seconds between seeing a streak here, a streak there, if that. It is always.
You're saying the wind's coming from the east?
Yes. Another day or two into your trip down the Breeze Glen Vale here, the winds start to get violent. Yes. It's sort of become more of like a valley situation as the bluffs on your right and the Tempest Downs on your left sort of raise up as the river gets down low. You're getting caught in all these crazy crosswinds. It's turning into like a massive wind tunnel. So, wind's getting bananas. The water is rocking like a stormy sea. And when we come back, we're going to have a skill challenge to see if you can weather the storm.